Hi. Let's just, actually that might be okay. Hi. What is it today? Say Monday? I really do lose track. I feel like I need to have a calendar, like a physical calendar. That's something that I feel like I've been missing. I think that when I was younger, especially because in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, they would always be like, sorry about this calendar, and then they'd rip off a page whenever it's like the next month, which is, how calendars work. But I'm so used to things. I use my calendar so heavily, but I use a digital calendar for everything. But I feel like having a calendar on my wall that I can glance at and I can use as a reference point to know what day it is, I feel like that will be so much better. I'm writing that one down. That one's going in the notes. You see, we've been live for what? 15 seconds? I'm already pumping out heat. I guess we are in the kitchen. Sorry. Anyway, hi. Happy Monday. Let me just buy calendar. Physical calendar. That honestly, that might go into like my 2026. Like that might be like, I'll start that with like, obviously, it's already November. Oh my God, it's already November. It's like almost mid-November right now. Like, damn, we're like about a third of the way through. But it is, I think, a calendar for 2026, a physical calendar on the wall can be really fun, and it could also be like really nice decor. So like on one hand, I can do something where I can go like the whole like whiteboard route where it's just like a blank calendar and then you fill it in at the beginning of every month, which is pretty mindful. I am a big fan of that level of like mindfulness. So let me also get this back over here. There we go. Which I feel like is a pretty mindful activity to like take a minute, not to take a minute, but like take a little bit of time in the beginning of each month or on the last day of the month before and just kind of clear it all off, put in the new days, be aware of what is when. It's very intentional, which I kind of like. It's very, very in the mode of like stuff that I've been doing. So maybe I'll do something like that. But I also do think it'd be really fun if I got like, either like calendars with like dogs on them or like SpongeBob themed ones. Like there's so many options out there, and I feel like those are really creative little bits. I should see what's out there. I feel like there's a calendar for everything though. Like if I think it exists, it probably does. For sure, right? That's something. Anyway, Callie, enjoy your 70th seltzer. Let me actually go up. Let me claim my own seltzer too, because I'm gonna forget. Where is this? Let me get mine. I did have to pour myself a seltzer today. I didn't have my evening mate, I realized. I went to my stretch class today and I was gonna have my mate when I came back, but then I went grocery shopping for some stuff for tonight, and then I did not end up having my mate. So I'm like, oh, it's so late to make myself one, but at the same time, what if I had like a baby one? Like a little ounce of caffeine to get me by through the next couple of hours. I might. Is that allowed? Does it go against? You know what? I'll know if this is a mistake or not by trying it out, because a small part of me really, really wants it. I feel like it's gonna help. Just like a little. Okay, it's 9:30 right now. If I want to go to bed, let's say I go to bed at 1 a.m. It's like 3 hours and change, half an hour, 3 hours. I might be able to fall asleep in time. Damn, that song just got cut short. Anyway, Gubera, hi. Enjoy your 82nd seltzer. Johnny, enjoy your 721st seltzer. Perch, enjoy your 635th seltzer. And also, hi, Sugar Baby Bray. Hello, hello. Welcome back. And me, enjoy my 619 seltzer. I know I mentioned Callie already, but I'll mention it again since I'm going through the list. Enjoy your 70th. I hope it's yummy. I hope all your seltzers are bubbly today. Hope everyone had a very good start to the week. I know I did. This has been a very, this is such a busy Monday. I've been like, but in a really, really good way. I feel like I've been getting a lot done, but I feel like my list of things that I set out to do keeps getting longer. I think I'm gonna need a day where I have no intention of leaving the house. I'm gonna need a day where I have no intention of leaving the house, and I spend the entire day just getting through my backlog of like pending tasks. Yeah, that will be. Saturday or Sunday. Because I'm like, well, let me see. I can't do it tomorrow. On Wednesday, I have dance, and we also have stream on Wednesday night. And we gotta finish our bits. And then on Thursday, I have salsa, so I'll have to leave. You know what? I'll say most of Thursday, I'm gonna stay in the house. Most of Thursday, I'm gonna stay in the house. I'm gonna get through all of the backlog of to-dos. A lot of them are also like little things that I want to add to stream so that we can do more. So I feel like we can do that. I can do that on Thursday. And then Friday, I have a little bit of dance, but I also might hang out with a dance friend, which I think could be really fun because I don't really do that very often. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be cool. And then Saturday, Saturday could work too, probably, actually. Maybe Saturday I'll be in all the time. Having an incredible start. Truly, you got a promotion, right, Kubera? If you didn't, then ignore me. I'm gonna hold off until I see confirmation from you. But imagine like congratulations, like on this whole like little speech. You did. Congratulations, congrats on the promotion, massive. Did you expect it? Like was it incoming? Was it something that like you figured was gonna happen, but like this like locked it in? What was the? How did we get here? Also, Robbie, enjoy your 8th seltzer. Cheers. Massive congaries. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start saying congaries to people outside of stream. I probably have been saying it already, but I also don't talk to people too much outside of stream, except for sometimes at dance. But congaries is still like, it's made its way in for sure. It's in my brain. The more I talk to people, the more it will come out. Just got home, worked from 12 to 8:30. Damn, 8.5 hours. They got groceries for the market this weekend. Wait, groceries? How is this, what is, out of curiosity, this probably makes sense and my brain is not registering. What? Sorry, heard a car honk. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna keep doing that. Do you need, is this for food for you to eat during the market type of thing? Only because I'm like, are you selling food? Also, hi, honey. Enjoy your 85th seltzer. Hi, oh my God, hi, Seth. Hello. I hope you're well today. Hi, happy Monday. I had soft ultimatum. You soft ultimatumed your boss a few weeks ago, but wasn't expecting it. Interesting. I remember you were interviewing a couple weeks ago. Did you soft ultimatum with like the intention of switching to something based off the interviews that you were doing? Or did you soft ultimatum that would have held on no matter what? I mean, it was soft, so I'm like, there's flexibility there. I got like Lunchables and granola bars and stuff to bring with me since I'll be out of the house for like 12 hours. Smart. I oftentimes forget to like bring snacks with me. That's why at TwitchCon, it is like crucial for me to pick up Uncrustables before the convention starts. So like the day before, if I can, get just a box of Uncrustables and then I just shove them in my pockets and I carry them around with me, especially because everything's also super expensive inside the convention center. But the Uncrustable, like I forget about snacks until I'm starving midway through the day and I'm like, damn. I love when you say soft really fast, it comes out as soft. Does it? Soft. Oh, yeah, you're so right. But yes, I hope you try. What kind of granola bars do you like? Is it just like a standard? I feel like I always really used to like, there was like a chocolate chip. Honestly, I haven't had a granola bar in a while, but I feel like I used to have them all the time when I was like, I mean, like now I just like, I always expect to be able to eat like substantial amounts of food. Like I'm here. I don't go anywhere. But I feel like I used to, whenever I did like carry on snacks with me, I feel like I would always get like a chocolate chip. Why do I feel like I had like marshmallowy? I'm a very like sweet tooth type of person when it comes to my snacks. Yeah. I also really used to like, I don't know if they were like Nutri-Grain bars or something that was like similar, like adjacent. Also, let me lower our volume a little bit over here. Music is blasting in my ear hole. I'm gonna say it. Baking stream soon. Baking stream today. We are in the kitchen for good reason. We're going to be making some carrot cake today. We're going to make some carrot cake and carrot cupcakes. Carrot cake cupcakes, I think, because so this recipe is for like a layered carrot cake, but I don't really have the same size and shape pan. Like I could technically make one, let it bake, and then make the other and let it bake, but I might just do like a 1-layer carrot cake because I want to do a cake decorating stream, but I don't want to do them in the same stream because I want the cake decorating stream to be a little bit more focused. And so I think we're going to make the cake today, and then we're going to make the cupcakes today. And the next stream, which is going to be on Wednesday, we're going to be decorating the cakes, and we're going to be probably putting on, I was thinking about maybe decorating the cupcakes today and then doing the actual cake decorating on Wednesday, but I might save them all for Wednesday. But on Wednesday, I'll probably have a vote for what goes on the cake, and then the actual cupcakes themselves will be customized based off of suggestions and stuff from chat. Hi, Dean Allen, welcome in. Greetings from New Zealand. Ooh, greetings from New York. We're in a very different time zone. I've been to New Zealand. I loved it there. It was awesome. Would love to go back, honestly. I went there for like 2-ish weeks, a number of years ago, actually. Delicious food. I almost said, I want to say really lovely people and delicious food, and I almost said delicious people and lovely food. But yeah, welcome in though. Welcome in. We're gonna be doing a little bit of baking today. I'm so excited. Low-key, those cupcakes you made, oh my god, literally like a year ago or so. I'm so glad. I think I probably made those on stream too. I've also been looking at recipes for tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to be making, because tomorrow is when I'm going to be doing a little swap in terms of cooking food with my friend. And I think I have the recipe that I'm going to do tomorrow. We are going to lean into the chicken direction though, but it won't be on stream. Stream stuff, it's an off-stream thing because I don't know how to put people on stream. You know what? Who needs air anyway? I did say yesterday, I think in the beginning of the stream, that I was going to try like talking more slowly, but it's so hard. It's so hard. I was talking to my friend recently, and we both mentioned how like we talk so fast, and like oftentimes we're both like we can hold each other accountable and speak a little bit more slowly. Maybe, who knows? Anyway, I don't want that to happen while I'm vending. Yeah, I can't imagine like sitting there being super duper hungry like while you still have to tend to your stand. Soft as in I want more money because I've been doing more work, and the unspoken part was I will start looking for other higher paying jobs. That makes sense. So I'll be canceling my upcoming interviews. Oh hell yeah. Okay, sick. Wait, so is this like do you feel like this is like good? Like this like checks off like what you've been looking for? I'm making salmon and Brussels sprouts for dinner right now. That's probably so good. What are you doing? How are you like seasoning your salmon? Like, or is it how are you making your salmon rather? I haven't made salmon since I moved here. I made salmon a couple of times when I was living with my parents. Haven't made salmon since I moved out. I should though. I feel like I have salmon in my freezer that I need to defrost. New Zealand is waiting for your return. I cannot wait. I always wanted to visit New York. I encourage you to if you ever get the opportunity to. There's so much stuff to do here. It was very different than, I mean, it depends where you are in New Zealand. Because I started in Auckland and then I made my way down all the way to Queenstown. But like I stopped in different cities along the way and stayed for a couple days in each one. Yeah, honestly, I mean, if you ever make it out here and need recommendations, let me know. I got you. I live in Auckland. Oh my God, imagine if we've seen each other in person. You know, millions of people probably around me at the time, but what if you were one of them? What if I was one of the people that was around you that day? Where were you on on January 2017, I think, maybe. And candy, enjoy a 35th seltzer. The people from New Zealand are delicious. That's true. And the food is lovely. Never know, New Zealand is a small place. True, I did drive down a lot of it. I think I did drive on the correct side of the road for you, the wrong side of the road for me. I feel like it was one of those like switched road situations, right? What side of the road do you drive on? Do you drive? This is getting real personal. I'm sorry. You don't need to answer that if you don't want to. But now I'm thinking about cupcakes. I got the cheapest chocolate chip ones they had, but if I had to pick my favorite, I have a Kind bar in the sea salt almonds and dark chocolate flavor. Dark chocolate with almond. Honestly, yeah, yes, yeah. That's flavor profile wise, like that is up my alley. But hell yeah, Wednesday cake decor day. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think it'll be perfect. I think Wednesday will be perfect for decorating the cake. It'll also help me pace myself. But we will still be trying the carrot cake today, which I think will help in terms of doing the reason why I'm glad we're doing some cupcakes is because like it can allow me to have like one cupcake without any icing. I think we'll make the icing also, or frosting, icing. We'll make it, whatever it is that we're making. I think we're making frosting. I think it's a cream cheese frosting. There's a cream cheese icing. They both sound like normal statements to me. But I think we'll make that on Wednesday so it's like nice and fresh. And then we will be using some food coloring to dye certain, probably we'll have like 2 or 3 other colors on top of like the white base that we'll probably end up having. But yeah, hooray. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love like a sweet treat too. I've also been like running out of chocolate that I've had just kind of stored up here. So I need a new dessert to replace that. But yes, I worked in the city in 2017 and 2019. Oh, wow. Wait, so we maybe could have bumped into each other. What if we did? I'm telling you. We drive on the left side of the road. Okay, yes, I did drive on the other side of the road then. I drove on like the correct side, the legal side on where I was. It was just different than what I'm used to. But I remember I was like, ooh. There was a lot of driving though. But there was a lot of driving on like roads that were like, it's like we were like the only car, not like we were the only cars because it was me and my dad, and we weren't the only car on the road, but like there were periods of time where it like felt like we were just kind of just driving and just surrounded by like cows. It was awesome. It was just so pretty. It was so nice. But yes, I guess Mariah Carey was right. People from New York. Did Mariah Carey say that? Oh my God, wait. It's because she's never met me. No, I'm kidding. That's honestly honored. I would be. I saw her live last year. Yeah, it was last Christmas time. I saw her perform live for a Christmas special, and she was really fun. she was she was really fun. She just dropped a new album too recently, so we've been seeing a lot more of her in like, I guess like the press or just like on socials, which I feel like wasn't very common beforehand. But I'm like, okay, wait, yeah, when there's a new project out, that's when you're gonna start seeing the face of like the artist a lot more. But yeah. Johnny's guy that hit your car because he was driving on the wrong side of the road. Exactly. That was me. I did leave my insurance information on there. The unfortunate part was that I made up all the numbers on there. But, you know? Oh, nice. I saw her live. Wait, that's so cool. How long ago was that? We saw her at the same time. She existed in two places at once. But that's so cool. But yeah, I love seeing live music. I've been seeing a lot of like videos of Kate Trinata and Justice, who I think just performed here, maybe are still in the city, but that's been like a lot of my feed lately. Yeah, I went to, also, what have y'all been up to today? I didn't even ask. That's on me. What have y'all been up to today? I know, I mean, if you're in New Zealand, then I guess it's like midday, almost evening. No, it's like midday for you right now, if you're in New Zealand, that's for sure. I need to see Rosalia live. Is there like an upcoming opportunity where theoretically you could go if you were to buy tickets? Or like you feel like Rosalia will like be around? I went to today for my day, what did I do? I woke up, which is great. Okay, one thing though, I've been sleeping like deeply lately. I've been having like very deep, not even, like my dreams aren't even deep, but like I'm waking up super, like I'm sleeping well, I'm getting like a really deep sleep, but it's like I'm waking up at like the wrong time. But then like I'm checking and it's like, I don't know, I'm getting enough hours. I'm getting at least enough hours too. It's not even like I'm sleeping fully over. Oh my God.
Can I have some food? All I had today was a bowl of Cheerios.
Yes, absolutely. Matt, thank you so much. Damn, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Happy 20 months. I hope you enjoy the next one. Emails to no ass and email to no ads. Holy. Thank you. And yes, you can have some food. I'll prepare some food for you. We need to make Christmas crack. I don't even think I ever have, but I've seen videos for it. It's just a bunch of like goodies and like chocolate and like, it's like pretzels, chocolate. What is the combination? Do you know what the combination is of? It's 3:48 p.m. on a Tuesday. Okay, yes, I do remember this. Okay, yeah, your time difference. Getting to New Zealand took me like it took me like 20 hours, I feel like. It took me a really long time. 2 flights in total. One of them was like 13 to 14 hours to Shanghai, and then the other flight, I don't recall how long it took, but I remember it was almost a whole day of traveling, if not a whole day of traveling. I have no clue where I'll be next year, but I already told Brianna if she plays in her city, I'm gonna go and crash at her place. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I feel like going to a concert with Brianna is a blast. Speaking from experience, is so fun. I feel like Brianna is also like a concert expert with so much like concert experience, which I think is just like, I don't know, maybe that contributes to like the vibe, because I feel like it's the entire experience was not stressful and just very fun. It was very enjoyable. Like I felt safe. I felt safe with Brianna. But yeah, that would be so cool though. I was gonna say for my day today I went to my pole studio for my little stretchy class. Today we focused on like upper body stretches, which was like kind of nice because it was different and I wasn't really familiar with a lot. Like I wasn't used to doing a lot of the stretches that we did. I definitely stretched the shit out of my back though. My arch probably goes crazy right now. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow physically, because I don't know. Usually any day where I do like a deep stretch that I'm not used to, I'm like, I feel like tomorrow. let's see if I'm able to walk. But apart from that, I did that. I did a little bit of, I did like some like mini grocery shopping to pick up some of the ingredients for tonight and for the upcoming week. And it's been cold outside. Also, holiday season, full effect right now. Holiday season is indeed in full effect in New York City. It is not only really chilly outside, like it was cold out today, but all of the lights are up, all of the Christmas decor is like up in like every store, on the streets, like the music, the Christmas music is already playing. It has begun. So I'm contemplating, I'm like, do I start putting up my decor? Because the perks of putting up your decor now is that you have about a month and a half to 2 months of having it up versus having it up for like a month to 3 weeks to a month. Also, Matt, enjoy 324th seltzer. It's goodness. Saltines, caramel, and chocolate on layers on a baking sheet. I think we can do that. We're definitely going to be doing a good amount of baking and cooking during like December. I've been like trying to finish planning out this December's streams. For the most part, like I'm not gonna like have like every single stream down to like leave some room, but I'm gonna try to have like at least 2 specialty streams per week, and then maybe one that's a little less intense per week for December. Just so I can make sure that we can get through all of like the cooking and baking, and we'll see if we do another gingerbread house or gingerbread facility this year. I've been seeing the kits at like craft stores and stuff, so I could get one of those, but I haven't been committing to them yet. In case we want to make our own. If we make our own, I would make it ahead of time. I would make the cookies ahead of time so they can, like, harden and like have their structural integrity. But then we can be a little bit more custom with it, which I think could be fun. Because I realize when I get like the kits and the homes and stuff, it's neat, it is delicious, but we really could. It is really a blank canvas. So I'm like, we might as well maybe just make it ourselves. She really is. Beyonce Act 1 was my first big name stadium concert, and I definitely know what I should do next time if I see an artist in a big venue. No, totally. Damn, you saw Act 1? How was it? Your arms look amazing. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I appreciate it. I'm wearing sleeves today, but kind of. They are kind of short. Yeah, they are kind of short today. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. I need to, honestly, I haven't worked out my arms. I think I haven't worked out my arms in... Okay. Damn, nothing in October. I haven't worked out my upper body since September. So I feel like I need to do that again. It's a good reminder. Thank you. I'm like, shit, I don't know how long it's gonna last for. It's already November. And I do have working out, like doing gym, weightlifting workouts in our November goals. So we did make November goals on stream about a week and a half ago, maybe. And we're making some good progress on them, which is pretty nice. Also, Dean Allen, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But we're making some good progress on our goals. I did not make any progress though on the gym fitness ones. I need to probably do those. The dance ones are working out well though. I need to update, I need to click for today that I went to my stretchy class. I have not been doing my stretching, not my stretching, but like my flexibility, like active like stretching outside of that class so far, but it's still early. I mean, I say it's early, not even time-wise, but it's only, wait, is it the 10th? What November day is it right now for people that are in the US currently? Because if you're in New Zealand, it's just a different day. Also, Sanford, hi. I made the bomb-ass shredded beef to make tacos. It was so good. Oh, hell yeah. So wait, how did you season it? I'll take your Rex here. Also, Sanford, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. How'd you season it? I haven't made tacos in a fuck, I should make tacos soon. Cause I love when I make tacos. I love making the tortillas. I love every time I put anything in it. It's always good. Like tomorrow's Veterans Day. What's today's date? I don't know. What kind of math problem is this? I had a great day at the new job today. I didn't even know that today was Monday until like 10 minutes ago. So I'm far behind here. But what is today's day? And what is today's date? Today's the 10th. Okay, I had to look that up. Veterans Day is always what day? Tuesday? Or the 11th? It's either Tuesday or the 11th. Not my bot. Okay. Is it always on the 11th? Is that how it goes? Wait. Oh my God. Tomorrow is 11/11. Fuck. Tomorrow is 11/11. Oh my God. Okay, I'll set up my bot. Okay, so tomorrow I'll set up my bot so that it does something a little fancy points wise. If you do 11:11, add 11:11 tomorrow, which is 11:11 for me. If you're in New Zealand, then it's today. But yes, when Mariah Carey says it's time, then it's Christmas true. Did they already do like the whole like defrosting bit like publicly? Have they already done their little like unveilings where it's like it's time? Like have we heard the it's time? When she it's timed at the show that I went to. I think she hit it? I don't recall. I know that after our show though, I think she was a little bit sick because after our show she had to cancel some dates because she was sick, and I was like, I totally feel you. It must be hard to like sing that much and that frequently. Though you can use any base, saltines, pretzels, even graham crackers. Graham crackers would be delicious. Although what I like about saltines is obviously the salt. But like the saltiness of it, I feel like I love like salty and sweet to me, which is why I love like a salty chocolate chip cookie. It hits. Man, Christmas in New York. Kevin McAllister asks every time I pass by, is it Rockefeller Center, I think? I always think about Home Alone. I need to get back into the gym so I can get in shape for the holidays. I mean, same. I just like, I need to get back in the habit because every time, I don't know, I'm concerned. I keep forgetting about like the gym. Like I forget it exists and I'm like, wait, I should probably go. I do think that muscle-wise, I mean, I'm definitely like smaller muscle. Like I definitely lost muscle mass since 2021. 2021 was a crazy year for me though, because I was doing nothing but work out. I was streaming and I was working out. So like I'm definitely small in that, but I think my lower body has like the dance muscle. But my upper body, if I don't do anything, is just gonna like fade. Because even like the stuff that I do in pole, for example, it takes a lot of, honestly, I feel like my pole stuff takes more, like it takes upper body stuff, but I feel like I have a lot of like arm muscle. Core wise, I'm still lacking for some of the pole stuff that I would like to do. Shoulder wise, also I'm pretty weak, I would say. But like anything that's like that requires like my forearms, my biceps or triceps in terms of like muscle strength, so far I think I'm still like over from what I need with the work that I do. So I don't think that the current exercise that I do is gonna make that grow. I think for that I definitely need to make sure I'm still lifting weights. But yes, I had a great day at the new job today. Did some live work and I did great. Wait, that's so cool. Have off tomorrow. That's so fun though. So everything went well. Do you feel like was today still a do you feel like you're still like in the like onboarding phase of things, or do you think you're getting comfortable with the ropes? I can't remember. I just looked it up on YouTube. Every time I see like it's that one. It's the one. It's that Minion 7TV emote. I always think of like the LO version of it because it's so funny. Probably like salt, pepper, cumin, cayenne pepper, and chili flakes. Okay, sick. Garlic powder. Probably garlic powder too. I feel like usually the like recipes that I have will have like most like seasonings will probably have like garlic powder, onion powder, garlic powder and onion powder. I mean, also just garlic and onion in general go well together. But I feel like garlic powder and onion powder usually I've seen like thrown together. Although onion powder, not as much. I haven't been seeing it as much lately. But yeah, that does sound, I feel like that's like probably what I would do. Do you wing it? Are you comfortable enough like cooking where like you would just kind of throw stuff together, or are you like pretty careful when you measure? Skyrim B-Day. Wait. Like Skyrim can't even read. Was Skyrim released on 11/11? It's true. I used to love Skyrim. Skyrim used to be my favorite game. Also, Pablo, enjoy your 71st seltzer. Used to be my favorite game. I kind of want to play it again. I bought it a little while ago, like on PC, because I used to play it on Xbox 360. And it was like, it was really good. It was really good. It was before like, I mean, it was when the game was still, I feel like the game was still, I don't know if new would have been the right word. I don't want to play Skyrim. Fuck, I kind of miss it. I do fear though, if I do start playing Skyrim now though, I will not play anything else. I will get consumed. I hope it would still be good like to me. I feel like there would be like nostalgia involved, but I think it was a pretty fun game. Like I liked the combat. It's very different though, because at the time, like I had not played any games like it. I feel like right now I'd probably be better off playing, finishing Elden Ring and kind of completing all the games that I started. But God, I would do like Skyrim, like off-stream Skyrim. They always defrost on November 1st. Okay, so it's so time. Yes, she has done it on the 1st. Okay, so I can maybe my starting soon screen, maybe I can put our, maybe I could put our holiday starting soon screen up, make the most of it. I spent a good amount of time making that thing last year. Now I'm like, I want to use it. Mariah Carey is the only concert I ever paid to go see. Wait, really? Have you been to a number of concerts and you just happen to get to see them for free? Well, imagine using sea salt caramel. It's probably so good. See, now I want to make the food tonight's gonna be delicious. I'm stoked. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I know this cake's gonna hit. This cake's gonna hit. It's gonna be good. Here's the thing with carrot cake. I did not know that I loved carrot cake until I ate carrot cake not knowing it was carrot cake, and then I was like, what is this? And then I looked and I saw it was carrot cake, and I'm like, this is delicious. Because I don't know why, I do know why. When you think of carrot, I don't know what you think of, I'm not in your head, but when I think of carrot cake, my brain would jump to a vegetable dessert, like zucchini noodles, which are also probably good, but it sounds like a substitute, but it's not. Carrot cake is delicious. I don't make carrot cake as a substitute for something. I don't think anyone makes carrot cake as a substitute for something else, because carrots are sweet as hell. Oh, they work so well. Anyway, but yes, I'm very excited. I think that they're going to be, I think in cupcake form too, and these should be relatively moist. The recipe that we're following, I'm not doing the random Reddit recipe because I was too afraid to make a mistake and waste my ingredients. I just didn't have it in me. I don't think I'd be able to take that emotionally right now in my life. However, we are going to be doing the Preppy Kitchen recipe. Oh shit, I didn't put the link to the Preppy Kitchen recipe. Let me just grab that real quick, and then I'll put that as the command so that if any of y'all want to make carrot cake at some point and you end up liking the way that this one turns out, you will be able to follow the instructions for it. But I've got to update that command in StreamerBot super fast. But yeah, do y'all have a favorite type of cake in general? Because I don't even think I have a favorite cake. But do you have a preferred cake flavor? Okay, if you could choose a cake for your birthday, if you could choose a dessert for your birthday, what would you select? What would you choose? Cost aside. Because that's another thing. Because I feel like some people have my birthday, I always have the Costco tuxedo cake. Because that thing is magical. There's no, I don't know what, I think it's one of those recipes that every time I look up how to make it myself, every recipe is look, it's never going to be as good as the one that they have, but this is our best attempt. And I'm like, damn it. I would love to be able to make the Costco tuxedo cake. Thanks, Bot. Also, hi, you still wear tighty whities. Nice PJs. Thank you. I totally forgot that I'm wearing these. We're rocking the SpongeBob. We're rocking the SpongeBob PJs, but we have the, okay, I'm wearing short socks right now, I'm sorry. But we're wearing the Hello Kitty Crocs. So we're not wearing the Patrox, aka the Patrick Crocs, with the SpongeBob PJ pants. I totally forgot about this. Oh my God, passion. I'm supposed to get more pajama pants. I probably missed honestly, the Halloween ones might be on sale now. I don't know, it's been a little bit since Halloween, so maybe, I don't know. But yeah, these are the SpongeBob Christmas pajama pants. They're so warm, they're so comfy. But they are a little bit short. I feel like this is a size, well, I don't want to check right now because I'm scared I'm going to moon you. But I feel like they could be a bit longer. They could be a bit longer, or I could just wear longer socks, which normally I do, but because I went to my stretch class today, today was a short sock day. Because I take them on and off a lot more. But yes, my very first concert ever was Michael Jackson's History Tour in 1997. I was 6 years old. My dad took my sister and I to the show. You saw Michael Jackson live? Damn. I feel like, yeah, that's sick. Only gone to a few other concerts that were like those KTU outdoor things. Mariah I paid to see at the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. She was amazing, but she was also late. How late, if you remember? Is it hours late or was it 30 minutes late? The late is me. I feel like if they were 30 minutes late, if an artist is 30 minutes late, it wouldn't even be a memory that they were late. But I feel like if they're an hour, 1 to 3 hours late, then we remember. I love pajamas. Me too. Do y'all wear pajamas normally or no? Okay, it sounds like a dumb question, maybe. I don't know. I just, but the reason why I ask is because like, okay, so for me, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it right now on stream. I'm like, I sleep in my underwear. I like, it's just, I feel like I get very hot when I sleep. I don't like to wear a lot of things. But like when I'm walking around and stuff, most of the year in the winter, like I opt for wearing sweatpants and pajama pants. I would say the pajama pants are the most comfortable. In the summer and stuff, like I'll wear my shorts if when it's like warm in here and hot in here. But my absolute favorite is like I would love to have like a full coverage layer, but only if it's not too hot. I will never, if it's too hot, I will always opt for like shorts. But if I can choose, I would want it to be like kind of chilly in here and then wear like pajama pants or sweatpants. I love sweatpants and I love pajama pants. Mariah was an hour late, but she made up for it. Okay. Did she play, what music did she play? Was it like music from her older albums or was it also like a Christmassy thing? Because like when I went, it was a Christmassy thing. Also, hi Leha. Hello, carrot cake. Carrot cake. Also, Katie, enjoy 533rd seltzer. Hi. Happy Monday. Aleha, how have you been? How's life? Enjoy 56 seltzer, by the way. Hey Johnny, are you an actor? Because I love your headshot of. Oh, thank you. I'm not like I'm not in anything in it. I'm not in words. I'm not saying anything coherent either. I'm not. Let me see. Sorry, just making sure that everything here is good on time. It would be really cool to get to be in stuff, but no, I do like to do creative things though. So I like to take a lot of pictures. I wish like I would like to get better at taking photos. I do think that like if you look at my Instagram, for example, I've done like a decent amount of like little like self-portrait photo shoots and stuff. There was like a time where I was getting a little bit more creative in terms of like setup, but I feel like there's still so much more that I can unlock for myself in that regard. Like I feel like I still am like doing the same type of photo shoot in like slightly different fonts, and I would like to practice more to be able to expand beyond that. So I definitely do want to do like more photo shoots and stuff. That's really sweet of you though. But yeah, I did for a while though, and I still do this honestly actively. Like I'll submit photos of myself to like any little like mini like casting things that appear in the city whenever they're looking for someone. I'll be just like, fuck it, I'll just send my stuff and just who knows, because I feel like that'd also be a really funny origin story if like I ever actually get to do like it's just a side quest. But I have not done anything yet for now. I run very warm, so I wear shorts inside year round. That's fair. Is it warm also inside of where you live, or do you just feel warm inside of where you live? Like other people that are inside of where you live. Feels like a really long way for me to say that. But yes, other people that live where you live, do they also feel warm? Or is it mainly just you? I saw the Mimi tour. Wait, what was the Mimi tour? It was like 30 to 45 minutes late? Okay. I feel like when I went to see Beyonce was like early. I saw Beyonce for Cowboy Carter this past year. And Beyonce, like I think the show was supposed to start at 8. We anticipated like 8:15, and like at 8:07, it was like American Requiem. We're like, oh shit, okay. It's like we're on right now. It was such like a big show though that I imagine you cannot be, like I don't even know like how they would have energy to continue going if they started late. Cause I feel like it was like a 3-hour show or something. It was so good. I'm moving out and I can't wait to use the oven first to make banana bread. I love banana bread. Banana bread and carrot cake for me will scratch very similar itches. They're like those back scratchers. Sorry, they're not. They're cake and not a back scratcher. Anyway, hi Lily. Good evening to everyone, carrot cake enjoyers especially. Exactly, huge day for carrot cake enjoyers. But yeah, I was gonna say for carrot cake, I really never like. I don't even know. It's so good. Like okay, so like when 11. Oh balls. When I think of like. If you have never 1111'd in here, if you do exclamation point 11 right now, or you just type in a bunch of ones, at least 4 of them though. For now, I'm gonna try to expand it to be more. It should give you 1,111 stream elements points, and you can gamble those away if you'd like to. It happens at the 11th minute of every single hour that is aligned with my time zone. It also works when I'm not live, by the way, because I have it running on my 24/7 bot. So if it's ever like the 11th minute and like you're not, because some people might be on like a 30-minute offset from Eastern. I think most people in here are not. Most people are on just different hours, but it's always the same minute. So it's ever the 11th minute. It's ever the 11th. I'm hunched over this time. I'm not even squatting. God, this would be really bad though. I need to really stand up straight before it ends. If you do exclamation point 11 in here, okay, I'm not even taking a chance. You saw how far I was away just to like, I can't. But if you do exclamation point 11 in here, when it's the 11th minute of the hour, then that's when you can get your points. And it adds to our total fish count. It makes a fish every single time. God, I love banana bread. Now I'm just thinking about it. I love being cold and wearing PJs. My favorite PJs were the old Joe Boxer pants from Kmart. Do you still have any PJs that like are there any PJs that like you still actively put on like on a regular basis? Or are they mainly all kind of stored away? You're saying songs from her new songs, but did some of her old stuff. I knew every single song, of course. Let me see, I am a Lamb fan. Wait, that's so cool though. Oh, nice, I'm an actor. When I saw your photo, I was like, oh my God, he's an, oh, that's so sweet. My profile picture on all like socials is such an old photo of me. Whenever I look at it, I'm just like, I don't want to change it. I'm like, it doesn't look like me anymore, but at the same time, because my hair was short. But I'm also like, I feel like, I don't know, I love it so much. It's so fun. Adventures of Mini Tour. Oh, I saw the Miss Carter tour, and I was disappointed. Ooh, what? Wait, how long ago was that? Just to know. One. I'm so sorry they didn't work. I still have the note though that you gave me, that like you told me in chat last time though, Matt, for the exclamation points and stuff, and I will be adding it. It didn't work. I know. Exclamation point 11 should though. For now. 1,111. I need to add it. I need to update my stuff. Hitting the Defoe. No, fully. Did y'all hear that crack? That's enough. That's enough movement on my end today. Let me see. How the hell does 1,111 not work? You know, that's a good question. Maybe this is why I'm unemployed. Maybe if I had the answer. But yes. The countdown begins. What was this? Florence in the... I'm assuming it wasn't Machine. What'd you write? In the Machine. I bought tickets today to see Florence in the Machine in May. Oh, shit. That was good, actually. Sorry. It all came together at the same time. Wait, that's so fun. That's going to be good, too. I feel like weather-wise it's going to be perfect. Oh, my God. I thought of you, Lily, because I think I saw a TikTok of Doechii at some afters. Potentially in a region that you may have been to before. That is a commutable distance, maybe, from places that we've both been in before. But I was just like, damn, I wonder, like, I've been seeing so much footage. I get this a lot in the city too. Whenever artists come to tour here, I feel like I see a lot of TikToks of them at like some after. The one time I wasn't outside, I know, I saw people were posting that like it was like the event that the afters that they were at was like $6 tickets to get in. Like it was like nothing, and I'm like, damn. Now to be fair, I have missed a lot of like celebrities at afters here, especially like I remember when SZA was here, the SZA Kendrick tour. I think SZA posted for some afters that were happening. Like I think earlier in the day, and I think I submitted for tickets. But I did it was free, and I submitted for tickets, but I don't, oh no, did they work? The website was like busted for a second, but I feel like, I'm trying to remember if they worked or not. I didn't end up going though. I also like, I don't know, because sometimes you never know if they're actually gonna like pull up. Or you know what it is? They do pull up, but they pull up at like 3 a.m. So if it's like a thing that starts at 11, like they'll be there, but just like way later, and it will be very crowded. But like it could be fun if you have the energy for these things. I would have cut it the fuck up. Oh, I know. Very deserving for you to be there too. My hope is that she had a lot of fun and comes back soon. Also, thank you for the non-docs. No, I got you. It was a very, it looked like it was a super fun time. I've been seeing so much like K-Tronada stuff lately. I don't know if it was just one night or if it was a bunch of nights, but like it's been on my For You page for like 2 to 3 days. I'm like, damn. I feel like throughout the last year, I've seen so much footage of Kate Tronada just DJing at places. Who's been DJing at places? Who do I see a lot of? I feel like mainly Kate Tronada, just pulling up like randomly. Now these are probably like, I think these are maybe more publicly known like planned events, but like I'm always just like, how are people finding out about these? Because I don't see them anywhere. I just see the footage after the fact. In October 16th, like October 16th, the date, or October 2016. And the same week, Rihanna did her tour that week too. Did you go to that too? Imagine seeing Rihanna perform live. I don't think anyone could ever do it. I don't think it's possible. Oh, it was 2013. Oh, damn, so you remember the exact day. Honestly, I feel like the day that I went to, do I remember when I went to see Cowboy Carter? I'm like, do I remember my exact day concerts? Maybe. I got GA floor for Florence and the Machine for a decent price though. Nice. How are concert tickets looking better or worse price-wise right now? Obviously, I know it depends on the artist and stuff, but I feel like concert tickets were getting really bad for a while, but something tells me that they're maybe getting better. Did you win, Matt? Oh, you did. Good shit. 189,000. I've seen you have more points than that before, but it is a good win to, I'm assuming, a gamble all. Hell yeah. And some of her songs from the 90s that went #1 in New Zealand. Oh wait, that's so cool. I feel like Mariah Carey probably like really enjoys singing like non-Christmas music. Like I feel like, I mean like her discography is like crazy. Like I feel like the Christmas stuff, I mean I know she's leaned into it the last couple of years, especially with like the Fortnite collab, which is, it feels so random. But I'm guessing like the Christmas stuff, like I have no information on any of this, but like I'm guessing that that it has probably helped fund projects outside of it, which has made it like worth it. Cause like I like seeing her like happy is a blast. I'd feel bad if like she mainly like had to like do performances that weren't like the music that like she makes. Like I feel like she really enjoys performing her own songs. I mean obviously the Christmas stuff, like a lot of it is her own song, but like non-holiday things because there was just so much emphasis on it and focus on it for so long. It's like it's like a curse. The music was so good, but it's such a curse because her other music is so good. If her other music wasn't good, then it'd be something, you know, it'd be different. But her other music is her actual music is so good. When the date is near, y'all gonna help me and Jem pick my outfit. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so hyped. And you got time for it too. Hi, love. Hi, love. It's good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Enjoy our 230th seltzer. Oh, whoa, that was a while ago. She always leaned, let me see. I'm assuming leaned into Christmas ever since she was a kid. Christmas was her solace. If you ruined Christmas for her, she would never forgive you or anyone. Was this for Mariah? How you doing today, though, love? Also, we'll probably start with the cake soon. What I'll do is, I mean, the cake I think is gonna be quick anyway. But I feel like so every stream, every hour on the hour, to disable pre-rolls, we have ads run. So after the next round of ads run, we'll get started on the cake. I do think the cake is gonna be relatively quick, but I didn't take my own personal notes for we're gonna be following the recipe from the website, which adds a good buffer of like 20 minutes of like lost time. Because anytime you're following a recipe on your phone, if you're ever on like a recipe website and you're following the recipe on your phone, you have to add an additional, probably honestly like 20 minutes of buffer time, because every couple of minutes the page is going to refresh and then a bunch of ads are going to appear. And it's gonna take you a very long time to find the recipe again. So if there are like 3 steps and it's a 30-minute recipe, 50 minutes, an hour maybe. If you're extra unlucky, an hour and a half, just because you gotta like fight your way through the ads like there's no tomorrow. I'm doing fine, just got the voices and I might go eat soon. Okay, yeah, so what do we mean by that? Just quick question, yeah. Are we like, oh wait, is that the emote? This emote is so cute. I love how I have it in here. Like I love how it's like in here. Is it like bedtime for you? Soon-ish? I mean, like honestly, it's kind of late here. I feel like if I was God, I wish I would like have a regular bedtime of 10:30 p.m. Also, Lily, enjoy our 454th seltzer. Hope the voices are being kind. Truly, I hope that they're uplifting. Hope they're saying nice things. I was so excited to get my Hell Week. Yeah, it was so cool to see it. It was a good like reminder too. How I mean, I guess you did like 4 classes that week. How did you feel at the end of the week? Did it feel like, is 4 classes a week like sustainable? I feel like that would wear me down. Like it is definitely like a push, especially for like Orange Theory. I felt sore and exhausted, but good. Oh, okay, nice. Damn, the themes were really fun. But yeah, the shirt is super cute. And it's cool. It's also like a nice reminder of like something that you did. It's cool to like have, I feel like it's like whenever I travel and like buying like buying a souvenir or something that I can use as an accessory is nice because every time I see it, it like reminds me of, or every time I use it or wear it, which can be on like a somewhat regular basis, it's like a reminder of like that one moment, that one experience, and like that adds like extra value to it too. So it's cool because like now you have like a little shirt that you can wear. Whenever you wear it, you get to remember Hell Week 2025. Here I am getting my ass kicked and no shirt. So no shirt. I didn't want to break my crock, but pretend like I broke my crock. Yeah. I was like, do I have battery in my phone? I think we have battery in my phone. We got our close-up phone, sorry, just hovering over here, ready to go. I think, okay, so for this carrot cake, I feel like it's a pretty straightforward recipe. I had coupons and credit. Coupons and credit at the craft store to get a box grater because I have realized, one, we got to shred carrots for this. And I have I got 2 things. I have like this that I use for like cheese, but the cheese always gets everywhere. This is super easy to clean. I will not lie. It's super easy to clean. But it's like it creates a little bit more of a mess, and it's still like, it feels like a lot more effort. A lot more effort than I thought it would be. So I ended up being like, you know what, let me get the box grater. Ended up being about, after I used my coupons and my everything, about $2. We got this little thing right here, and I think it's gonna be perfect this time. And this is gonna be great because remember, I don't know what recipe we did, but I feel like I needed to like grate a lot of cheese for it. Here we're gonna be grating carrots, but like I feel like here I can just kind of like slightly mandolin style without cutting any parts of my fingers. Hopefully, I think we can really make the most out of this. Also on top of that, a raffle is live for 30,000 points. If you want to enter, you can type an exclamation point join in the chat, and you can possibly win some of them. Damn, maybe I should like walk around holding like a wand. I feel like that would be really fun. Or like a laser pointer. No, I feel like I can hurt somebody. But yeah, I might try to sleep. Rest well, love. Thank you for coming in. And yes, I will be, not to be like, I'll be thinking of you when I eat the carrot cake, but like, thank you for the well wishes. I will, when I take one of the bites, I will be thinking about you, and I will be like, love told me to enjoy this bite, and I'll remember this. But yes. If you do want to enter the raffle, you can. In about a minute, the ads are going to play, and then once the ads are done playing, we will be back here. While they're running, by the way, if you are not subbed and you don't have Twitch Turbo, you will still be getting points distributed to you every single every single minute. Points are going to be sent out as compensation for your time, so you can stack those up, and if you want, you can gamble them away, or you can just hold on to them, whatever makes you happiest. You could also order off the crusty menu, but don't order until the ads are done, because then you won't be able to see it. If you do have Twitch Turbo or you're subbed, you won't see any of the ads, but you will still get the points compensation. But yeah, so once they begin, don't worry, we're not gonna do anything. It's a good opportunity to maybe stretch your legs, pour yourself a little bit of seltzer. I probably will. Go to the bathroom if you want to, which for me is on that side of the screen. Could also be on that side for you. Yeah. I'm welcoming Gary's love on the 30K. Damn, a good little win before you go to bed. I hope you're able to sleep well tonight, though. I can keep this out. I mean, like, we're gonna have to like shred carrots. This is so cool though, because like it's got like a slicey side too. I'm very excited to use this. Watch it be super underwhelming, but I think it'll be fine. I do need to see like what side is most ideal when it comes to shredding the carrots. I feel like, do I do the thick side? Do I do that? We'll see. I'm gonna look at the recipe website and we're just gonna I'm gonna copy whatever I see over there. Anyway, let me put this over here. And then, if anything, once the ads start, I'll probably like, oh my God, I need to take, I don't think I've taken a breath in the last hour. Once the ads start, maybe I'll like look through the list of ingredients that we're gonna need, and then we can start, preparing to get everything out. And then once they're done, we'll actually get started. All right, the ads have begun. Enjoy the points during all of this. Thank you. Needed that badly. Oh my God, I can feel it though in my back when I inhale. Those back stretches today. I don't think I have anything in my back to crack, just my neck. I realized when I was going through like my clips and stuff, there's one that I posted of like me like cracking everything. I didn't realize like how crystal clear some of the cracks have been with this microphone. It's wild. If we did have our own little chiropractor stream, we could totally use these microphones and it would work just fine. Anyway, I'm gonna put the recipe. Let's see what we're working with today. If you want to see the recipe that we're using today, you can do !recipe, which I guess I did not end up putting in the title. Let me update the title real quick. Let me do that. Thank you, Lily. Hell yeah. Recipe. That's not how you spell recipe. Recipe. Rhymes with Penelope, but it's just such a shorter word, so never mind. Anyway, carrot cake, baking. All right, Preppy Kitchen. The reviews for Preppy Kitchen's recipe did seem really good, and okay, wait, 16 slices. Yeah, this will be fine. We're gonna be using probably. We could do like a pan size like this. I think this is a 9x9. Hell yeah. I forget about the arms. We can use one of these. This will be like a 9x9 little situation. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. Didn't mean to hit your head like that. And then I think we'll go one layer for this, but we'll use the cupcakes using probably our Halloween little cupcake holders because I've had those just chilling there for a while. But we'll also make the cupcakes with the remaining amount of batter so that we don't have to like be too cautious with quantities here. I think it'll be great. So let me take this, put it down over here. Now for this recipe, I think today we're just gonna be making the cake portion of it, but we're gonna be making a decent amount. Let me see, we'll need flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, vegetable oil, brown sugar, granulated sugar, eggs, vanilla, carrots, and chopped pecans, barbecues, and pecan pie. Oh my. But instead of those, we're actually going to be using some crushed walnuts, which we could toast if we would like to. How do you like, is there anything you need to do when you're like toasting nuts? Like apart from just like maybe like do you like coat them in oil and just put them on a skillet for a little bit, or do you do anything else? I heard that toasting that was all. I heard that toasting them is a nice addition to baking recipes. Yeah, that's the sentence that I was originally going to say the first time. Maybe. I think this is enough. I think this is good. Ads should also be done. Since nuts have a lot of oil already, I put them in a dry pan or stove or in the oven. Okay, I feel like stove I would do. So a dry pan on the stove, and do you just kind of like, what level of heat would you say you do? Do you go like a medium heat type of thing? Like, is it like how long do you put them on for? I guess like, I feel like you probably do it until you get like a nutty smell. Medium low, okay. So more than low, def not high. Cool, that's the answer that I think I needed. I watched a recipe. No, I didn't, by the way. I lied. I watched a video that was talking about recipes. I watched a video that was talking about recipes, and they mentioned how like recipes should, they can give you a reference to like what level of heat you should use, but in terms of like knowing when things are ready, they should give you a reference point of something you should be able to observe. Is what they were talking about. Like they would be able to say like, because everyone's stove and everyone's heating situation is different, like medium low on my stove might be very different. Honestly, medium low on one of my burners is different than the others. Like a couple of my burners are, like all my burners are different sizes. So medium low is different on all of these. But the knob, it would be the same position. So like having things to observe I feel like helps. Medium low, but a big difference though is I think that the things that you can get from information is something that it's like high heat versus low heat. Like just like the which side of the like are we going for something hotter or are we going for something, you know, what is the safe territory here? So I guess for nuts I don't want to burn them. Like for butter, for example, I would always be like we're going low. We're going on the low side here. Put them in the pan, stir them around occasionally. And when we're slightly golden and fragrant, you're done. You're going to have the heat lower than a saute heat. Okay, cool, sick, perfect. And could I put them on cold pan or do I'll heat up the pan first. But we'll toast our nuts. Fuck, I said it. We'll do that and then when do I need to throw these in though? Do they throw them into the batter? In a 7 medium bowl. Okay, so the instructions here are pretty straightforward. I think it's gonna be kind of quick to make, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, but how long do they bake for? I guess is my question too. Okay, we'll have some good like yapping time while they bake. That should be fine. I might snack on some of the nuts a little bit because I feel like they're gonna be really yummy. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I don't know. My dance class yesterday really, I was sweaty as hell. Hi Moose. Hello. Happy Monday. How are you today? How are you doing? I hope you're well. We're currently about to bake some carrot cake and carrot cupcakes too. And I'm really excited because I will get to eat one of them today. But we will be frosting them on Wednesday. So we're doing like we're doing like 80% of the work today and then still getting to eat something and then 20% with the final touches and the extra sweet bits will be on Wednesday and I'm really excited for that. Delicious. I'm gonna pour myself another seltzy and then I'll start getting the ingredients out. And then we'll just kind of walk through everything. I think we're not using our mixer today, but we will be using our mixer when we make the icing on Wednesday. Now I do have, I think, all the ingredients for the icing, but I feel like it'll be better in the moment, especially because I'll want it to be soft when I like spread it out on everything. Yeah, but we are going to be, when we're doing the frosting part, we do have different like piping tips and we'll be using our piping bags. And so we'll be able to get a little bit fancy with it. And with our gel food coloring, I think it's going to be a blast. Honestly, what am I doing by just like leaving a little bit in here? We're pouring the rest. Now, given how today has gone for everyone, how are we feeling about the remainder of the week? Is it gonna be a long one? Is it like, are we on like just a good tone where it's like, you know what, this is gonna be kind of a breeze? I think this week is going to be, I'm feeling very optimistic about this week. One, I mean, we're baking. I think that I have a lot packed into this week, but I think that there are going to be a lot of like good, it's all going to be very like fun activities or activities with like potential. I got like interview stuff I got to do. There's a lot. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm chilling. Oh, hell yeah. Me needing a reminder when like holidays are. It's okay, I almost know what day of the week it is. Sometimes a little bit. All right, what do we need for this? Oh shit, was I supposed to get the butter out? Was the butter supposed to be room temperature? Let's see. Or do I not need, oh no, I don't need butter for the cake part. Thank goodness, I think. Yeah, we're good. All right, so we're gonna need flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, vegetable oil, brown sugar, granulated sugar, eggs, vanilla, carrots, and nuts. Sorry. Large mixing bowl. Whisk together the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So let's do that. And then we'll do our second bowl. And we're going to be pouring the wet into the dry. So I'll take the dry. The dry will be my base bowl. The wet will be my less important bowl that I don't want to mix things in. Let's see what bowls we want to use here. We also do want to shred the carrots though, right? Whisk together, so in a separate bowl, whisk together the sugars, oil, eggs, vanilla until well combined. Pour them together. Fold the carrots and the nuts into the batter. So should we start by shredding our, I was gonna say, should we start by shredding our nuts? Should we start by shredding the carrots, maybe? Perhaps that's the idea here? And then we'll start mixing it, because we're gonna have to like pause for a moment to do that. I think we will. Do I do it on the cutting board? I think I'll do it on, this is not gonna be enough though. We're gonna shred about a pound of carrots. Let's grab you. Let's get our close-up camera ready for some of the goodness. So many buttons. We should IRL soon. I keep thinking about that. Thanks for using this app. Do you want to rate it? Not right now, but thanks for the offer. All right, sick. As you can see, we have a scale here. So if I do this there, oh, okay, that seems fine, right? This is totally normal. Cool. Let us I want to weigh carrots. Weigh carrots. Let's do the carrots on this. So I feel like it'll be, I just need like a surface to shred them on. Let's put you here. Let's let you see that. Let's tear it. Change our unit. And then, I actually do need to, I gotta do a little bit here. Oh my God, something just happened. Hey, Clark, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, feel free to dip if you'd like to just like do post-stream decompress sesh, have a snack, go to sleep, run around in circles, whatever makes you happiest. We're currently making some carrot cake and carrot cupcake. Carrot cake cupcakes. Keep saying carrot cupcakes, but they're not carrot cupcakes, they're carrot cake cupcakes. And also Bruins Babe, hi, and Beef, hello. Welcome in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to bake today. We haven't baked in a little bit, and I'm hungry for a sweet treat, so I think it's gonna be perfect. And Bella, hi. And is it Maya Ormond? Let me know also if I mispronounce any of your names. You can yell at me. That's okay. We could fix that. Oh, I don't even think it's a command. I think if you just type in good shit, it just works. And Lizzie, hi, welcome in. I'm so pumped. Oh my God, that's so sweet. That was so sweet. Thank you again, Clark. There it is. Just Mia? Is it Mia or Maya? Maya. Sorry, I'll stop saying your name. I'm like, now I'm just saying it a lot out loud. We got 3 carrots here. I think, do I need all 3 of them? I was gonna get a pack that was just like the amount that we needed, like that would have been a pound, but those were like a bunch of skinny carrots, and I'm like, if we're gonna be like shredding these, it's gonna be a lot harder. Maya, okay, sick. I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. Also, Corpse, enjoy 344th Seltzer. And Cowboy Wannabe, thank you so much for the follow. If any of y'all have not yet claimed your Celsius and like you have at least 1 channel point, it's like our little check-in, and the more you stack them up, the more you can claim in the future in terms of like channel points and stuff. It serves as like a little multiplier for some of the functionality that I code for stream. As a little thing, but you don't have to, but I claim my Celsius every stream sometimes when I remember. Anyway, we are currently doing this little baking bit, so let's just see. We got 3 carrots right here. I believe in total it's about 1.3. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do 2 things. Let's cut off the pieces. Okay, wait, let me see what 2 of them weigh. Because if 2 of them weigh more than a pound, because I'm going to be cutting some bits off and I'm going to be peeling them as well. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to need to use all 3, and if anything, I'll just take like the extra remaining bits from the 3rd one, and I'll have that as a little snack for later. And Bruins Babe, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. You're so sweet. Truly. But But yes, I'm so glad you liked my tutorial. Yes, truly, thank you so much. So for reference, for all these things too, took hours to edit on my phone. No, you did great. You are the expert for me to refer to for makeup looks. I love how like this all started. So for Halloween this year, I was a
With my
vampire. Oh my god.
magic and my one
All right, yo, check this
tail
out. I gotta focus
I
for it though.
command the two of you to turn into men.
Wait, what if it doesn't
Open
work?
your
We haven't done
eyes.
this. Oh hell yeah! All right, check it out. Like my stash. Took me a whole almost 30 years to grow this. I started from day one. Thank you, Beef. I love your pants. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cowboy Wannabe. These are also, coincidentally, SpongeBob themed pants. These are my SpongeBob Christmassy pants. I like them a lot. They're a little bit short, but they're super warm and cozy. I also have Patrick themed Crocs, but I'm not wearing them right now. Now I feel like I should, just to be like super on brand, but I don't really know how much longer I'm gonna have my mustache for because Mermaid Magic does have an expiration date. It's kind of like a pay to win situation, but like you can only win for a fixed amount of time. Like, I don't know, Mindy is super chill, but like I get it. Like she's kind of like on the grind and like she's got bills to pay, so she can't hold on to this forever. So it's fair. But yes, but I was gonna say for Halloween, so because of that, I started. We got like a little bit of like light. We got some makeup, and I did like I want to say like a light look, just because I feel like it just like enhanced what I would look like if I was like super duper tired, and I didn't get to. I've just seen so many extravagant looks that I'm like one day. But now I'm just like. Now I'm fiending to learn as much as I can for different looks because I also want to do more like makeup streams in the future. I feel like those would be super duper fun. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna grab this knife. Also, yes, I exist elsewhere. Other places on here. If y'all want to find me outside of stream too, we have a Discord server. And then the places that I'm here that I'm most active, I would say like are on Discord, Twitch, and then I've been posting every single day to our new Clips channel. If you do want to see like little moments from streams that are like edited down that I've been spending time on, they're on also Beep. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad the mustache sold you because I sent so many doubloons over to King Neptune's residence. Oh, I guess I could go. Well, it's fine. We're over here. Also, Speed High. Tired eyes work with the look. I'm glad. Your advice helped so much. Truly. Makeup streams, right? If y'all have any suggested looks that you think would be super fun to try out, let me know. You can also drop them on Discord. We have both stream suggestions and also there's like a makeup. What is it? No, it's Beauty and Care. I feel like it's Beauty and Care channel. Where like I also take any and all advice, even just like my hair alone. There's so many things I want to explore when it comes to my look. Like I've grown my hair out quite a bit. Like if you look at my profile picture on here, it's very different. Oh, we hit our follower goal. Wait, that's so cool. Damn, wait, shit. There's a lot that I feel like I want to be able to do with my appearance. And I have not really explored what I can do with my hair. And then now I realize I haven't explored anything when it comes to like makeup either. So there's just so much potential. So there's so many things we can do. Oh yes, by the way, not Johnny says it's not real. It's a bot that I coded. And I'll just do stuff. What's the clip channel? Oh yes. If you do, the second link, so the Johnny Says Plays, and those again are like edited down clips. So like I go through a lot of our stream footage and then I'll splice some things together. So if you want to see like little, I would say between 10 to 20 second moments that again are like kind of chopped up a bit, feel free to check that out. I'm trying to upload 1 to 2 clips there every single day. I have a lot on my backlog of clips to upload, so like maybe I'll up it to like 3, but we'll see. Yeah, they're kind of fun. It's a nice little highlight, I would say, of the things that we do. Hi, Avo. Hi, I'm really high and I just love you all. Thank you, Johnny. What was I gonna do? I was gonna peel these carrots. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna peel the carrots. So again, we're making carrot cake and carrot cupcakes today, which we'll be decorating on Wednesday. But today we're still making them and taste testing. I'm pulling this up because I have the recipe here. I'm gonna be shredding these carrots. Maybe we'll see if we toast the walnuts or not. But then I'm gonna start mixing everything together into the bowl, throwing this in, and then we'll just get to baking it, I guess. I think it'll be pretty easy. You know, like it's gonna be a very, I don't know, it's it's cake. It's cake. I like trying to recreate Nikki Tutorials looks. I think she's talented as hell. Nikki Tutorials invented makeup. Yeah. Accurate. Like actually historically accurate. Those are great inspo. I agree. We probably should do, so when we were doing a Halloween costume, we were like mood boarding it, and we were like just kind of throwing different images together based off our ideas. We could probably do that with both the hair and the makeup looks. I feel like the makeup stream was fun because it also had like sleepover vibes, so I think we could do something there. Yeah, I'll have to try to tune in on a Wednesday to see the decorating. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my God, also on Wednesday, we're doing 2 things on Wednesday. So every couple of months, I wanted to do these more frequently, but like I haven't in a while, but I wanted to do one before the holiday season starts because we do a lot of holiday activities as well. A lot of like crafting and like cooking and stuff. We're gonna be doing a seltzer seminar on Wednesday as well. So basically I do a little presentation on stream, and then afterwards we'll get to decorating all the stuff. So we got a little double whammy on Wednesday. I'm really squeezing everything in. Yeah. All right, why did I feel like when I was watching them do this, they did it so quickly? I don't know if they were going like back and forth or not. No, I'm scared to go backwards. I'm gonna go in one direction. Shout out One Direction. Sorry, brain's really just moving. That feels fine. Again, I am going to be shredding this. So I am just peeling it right now. I remember I did once try to eat carrots with the skin on because like, I remember finding out that like you can. It just wasn't good. I just didn't like it. Or like maybe it's good for some. It wasn't to my flavor profile is what I'll say. Let's just throw all my scraps will go into this wonderful little bowl. We could do a little half-C situation here too, if we wanted. Let's see, what does the close-up see? Is it anything that's worthwhile? I mean, it's a carrot. But yes. She makes eyeshadow look deceptively easy. It's for Nikki Tutorials. I also probably need to get, I realized also after wearing my makeup out, I do need to get, what was it? Like the foundation, like not a foundation, but like the base for underneath my eyeshadow. If you have like oily skin. I felt that kicking in a little bit as the night progressed. Or maybe I shouldn't have taken any pictures with flash. Maybe that was my mistake. All right, splendid. Two out of 3 carrots peeled, shaved, maybe. I don't know. I don't care too much about what gets on the counter though, because I am going to be wiping all of this down anyway. And let me close this too. Primer. That's what it was. Yes, thank you. Hell yeah. Also, quick little side note question. What have y'all been up to today in general? Whether it was in a stream that you were in or what you were doing just like in your day. Like for me, my little rundown, I mentioned this earlier, my little rundown of the day was I woke up, which was awesome. Love when that happens. I slept a good amount last night. I still felt kind of tired when I woke up, but I did, I did sleep enough hours, which is good. I did a little bit of like editing and stuff on my computer. I went to my little flexibility bendy class at the pole studio that I go to. And then I picked up some groceries and I came back here. But on my way to pick up some groceries, I did like pass by a bunch of shops and like everything is so like holiday Christmassy right now. Like it's like the mode has like shifted from Halloween like immediately. And I was like, oh my, I don't know. I forget. I don't even forget. It's just like I just get to experience it again. And I'm like, it's that time of year. Should I start decorating my apartment? Like, do y'all decorate your spaces? I looked at trees because I've been thinking about getting, right now we're not in our usual stream set. This is our kitchen setup. My stream setup is right over there. It's like, we're all in one room. But I'm thinking about where I would put a tree here. And I think I looked at some trees that I think would fit in one of the crevices that's in the background of my stream. So maybe I'll get a little synthetic tree. We'll see. Let me also, I'm gonna do a quick little weight. Quick little scale weight action here. Let's turn you on. Sounded very personal. Let's put that on there. Let's tear it. All right, this is all of the carrot that's going to be going into this. What if I put this thick one? Nope. Okay, that's 1 pound, 2 ounces. Let's do 1 pound, 1 ounce, okay. I really just don't know what. I'll take off maybe the same amount-ish, but a little less because it's thicker. All right, that's about 2 pounds. I mean, it's about 1 pound of carrots. It's not 2 pounds. Hold on, let's peel you off. Cool. So that's all the carrot that we'll need. I'll just, yeah, you should definitely get a tree. Heck yeah. Something that we did last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Or was it last year? Did we paint our ornaments last year? I think we did paint the ornaments last year, but I didn't have a tree to put them on. I had a tree 2 years ago. And that was really fun to have. And then last year on stream, we painted ornaments, but I feel like I hung them up. Oh no, I feel like I hung the ornaments up on a tree. You know what, now I don't remember. Now's a great time to buy. Sales for makeup are good during the holidays. Good to know. I'm writing that down, like as a reminder. Sales for a lot of things are like right now, like this is you're right. This is the moment for getting a lot of things that I probably have had on my list for a while. Let me put a note for makeup sales. Hell yeah. Yeah, because I feel like this can really add up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab our box grater, brand new. I don't know how fine this needs to be grated. Like let me do one round on the big side, which I think is gonna be too big, but I just wanna see how it ends up looking. I wanna change to our close-up cam a little bit here. Okay, if I go like one on the big, what are we looking at? Is that fine? Like don't worry, I'm keeping a close eye so I don't shred my fingers. Is this a fine thickness, do we think? Or do I need to do something like thinner? That would be more like this. I don't know if you can really see that with my Android quality close-up cam, the thin side. Okay, we'll go with the thin side. We'll have a little bit of a mix now, but we'll stick with the thin. Because the other sides are, what are you? You're super tiny. And this is like a slice. Wait, I just want to do one slice just to see what it's like. I just bought this today. Get in there. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't the best way to go about that. Ooh, this would be really good for when I got them stir frying. These are fun. I feel like the thinner one is better. We'll stick with thin. They're like little coins, but I eat them. Okay. So let's try to bring these down. I'm gonna pay close attention not to get my hand cut off or sliced, because I know that when people have like mandolins, they tend to slice off pieces of their fingers, which is not a very fun experience. This is obviously not a mandolin, but I feel like this will still cut me. And I'll get to keep a little bit more of my finger. I'll just have to slow down toward the end. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, nice little stack here. I should put this in like a bowl. Let's grab a tiny bowl, and let's also get our bench scraper. Def the thinner one? Okay, heck yeah. As an Italian who has entire life experience grating cheese, do you have any advice for when I get to the bottom of this? Literally, this is so like interestingly fine. It feels like Parmesan. Do you have any advice for, this bowl is definitely gonna be way too small, for what to do when I'm starting to approach my fingies are getting close? Is it like just like wear gloves next time type of situation? Oh, I'm not doing much. Now I'm just kind of, oh, maybe I do it like that. Because I have a little bit more distance. Or I could just do a little, I'll just like use like my extra bits so I don't have to do the tips. But I'm guessing that rotating it helps. Did Johnny... Oh, if you put a question mark, it would have answered. I use a kitchen towel to hold the end bit. We'll do that. I got a bunch of these. Oh, I'm getting carrots everywhere. Okay, let's try this. You can press against the grater with your palm, maybe to avoid your fingers. What if I did like this? Hopefully I don't get any like linen in there. I don't see any towel in there. That's pretty good, I think. All right. Honestly, the towel trick was kind of nice. And then I could just kind of eat this little last piece. And the towel is extra fiber anyway. Yeah, it's a really good way for me to look at that. Now I just want cheese. Oh, I gotta. All right, let's. I feel like I should cut this in half. Is my like own like hair flying everywhere right now? I need to wear a hairnet. Could you press it against your grater with your? Oh no, yeah, for doing it like that. Which honestly, I probably can do through the towel too. Would be nice. Certain point, I just eat the stub of cheese that's left. Okay, cool. That's what I'm doing with this carrot right now. Maybe the real meal is the snacking we did along the way. Probably. I think this I would probably have to cut in half because like, what am I doing? Just like, this would be great for a snowman. Definitely what I'm thinking of. Okay, I think I need to cut this. Let's try that. Let's bring you here. Let's maybe, yeah. Don't worry, I'm looking. Oh wait, you can't see. You're not though. Okay. Honestly, I'm like hurting my finger by hitting it against the, the board. Okay, although I'm gonna grab this. Maybe a food processor would be a good investment. Have I considered that? Do I have one? One moment, please. I am still here. Okay, no, I don't. I feel like I would know if I had a food processor. Like, that'd be really weird if I had one and did not know. I live alone. I would be the only one. Are you making enchiladas? Yes. And by yes, I mean no. I'm making carrot cake. But imagine. Are you okay, wait. We are making lasagna on stream. We're going to be making a pumpkin lasagna on here in, I think, 2 weeks. I think next week we're doing, I gotta see what recipe we're doing next Sunday. But I wrote it down. Maybe next Sunday we're doing the pumpkin lasagna. All right, we're reaching this little end bit here. How you doing today, Brianna? I have the same kettle. Wait, really? That like, does it light up? Like, is that one? And do you use it often? I use mine every single day because I make mate every day, which is my source of caffeine. Today, though, I'm under-caffeinated. About to eat some towel. Not even gonna lie, this is definitely like worth, like this alone is worth getting a food processor. Because this is taking some time. Okay, that's probably good enough. Maybe we can go a little under on the carrot.
Where's my drink?
You're right. Man, I love carrot cake. Me too. And I honestly, I don't even know, have we ever made carrot cake on stream? I keep thinking that we did, but I don't know if we did. I use mine for tea. I'm a chamomile girly. I love chamomile tea. Do you mainly have chamomile tea like before bed or just all the time? I've been trying to grow my own chamomile, but I think my basil is like covering the light. So it's not, it's like sprouted, but it hasn't, I don't know like what, I feel like there would be a lot more of it. I'll show you, but I feel like there would be a lot more of it grown right now if my basil has not been basically leaving it in the shade. Okay, let's just grab you. So much shredded carrot. But hell yeah. Rose, have you ever made carrot cake before, or are you just a carrot cake consumer? Being just a carrot cake consumer is fine. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure I am too. Like, I think this is like, you know, this is like a fan trying to give themselves, or trying to be more involved. I can only consume so much carrot cake externally, but I don't really eat carrot cake very often unless I'm at, like, I don't have cake unless I make it for the most part, just because like I don't go places that have cake very often. I feel like I should go to a bakery like every week. I forget that that's an option. I don't eat out very often. I tend to cook a lot at home. And so, but like I should. I feel like experiencing the flavors from like commercial kitchens and people who like do this for a living is a very enriching experience in life. So much carrot. I like ginger herbal teas before bed. Ooh, I really like a lemon ginger tea. And then I think my chamomile tea that I have is, I'm trying to remember what's mixed into it. It might be like, I think I might have like a chamomile mint something. I also have two teas that Lily prepared, custom teas that Lily prepared and shipped to me that we tried on stream that were delicious. I still have some left too. Tea's so good. I'm a heavy tea drinker for sure. Also, thank you for the alert, Katie. Before bed, chronic insomniac here. Nice. In terms of having it before bed, I'm so sorry that you can't sleep very much, or at least staying up. How's your, like, okay, wait, pulse check on everyone's sleep schedule. How are we doing right now? Right now, for example, so I'm based in New York. It's 11 p.m. here. I think that tonight I will not be going to sleep before 1 a.m. Sorry, just paying a little closer attention here. There's carrots all over the place. I think I will not be going to sleep before 1 a.m. tonight, realistically. I'll probably be live very close to that time. Because we still gotta mix everything together. Although mixing everything together is gonna be so fast. And then baking it is gonna be like 30 minutes maybe. Maybe the cupcakes will be even sooner. Actually, I don't know, because they'll be taller maybe, but they'll be smaller though. And then I think I'm gonna wake up tomorrow at, let's say I go to sleep before 2 a.m., which is, I think I'll be going to sleep at 2 a.m., realistically. And that'll be earlier than I've been sleeping lately. And I think I'm gonna try to wake up at 9 a.m. so I can experience the day. I think my sleep schedule right now is actually fine. I just, again, I mentioned this earlier, I've been feeling very sleepy in the morning, but like if I look at my sleep tracker, I've been sleeping like, I feel like 7.5 to even 9 hours sometimes, which is probably even too much. Maybe Halloween still messed me up. So on Halloween was not a proud moment of mine in terms of my sleep schedule. Halloween, I went to bed at like 7:30 in the morning. Fuck, I love carrots. My mom gets imported chamomile bags from Italy. It's the only one I drink. I'm loyal for life. Damn. Is it like you get imported chamomile like tea bags, or do you get chamomile bags from Italy and then you use that to make tea? It's so slept on. Oh yeah. All right, one more carrot. It's only 8 here, West Coast, but I need to sleep at 9 for an event tomorrow. Okay. So I'm guessing like are you able to sleep at like as early as 9? Like for me, like if I try to go to bed at 9, I feel like my body would not be able to sleep. Like my body's not conditioned right now to be able to sleep that early-ish. I'm from Montreal, and honestly, we're getting our first snow or ice storm tonight, and I'm probably gonna stay up to watch it fall anyway. Oh, hell yeah. I was gonna say, did you get, oh no, you're in Montreal. I know that like, it was snowing in, I'm gonna guess something that's within a distance from Toronto yesterday. But we haven't gotten snow here in New York yet this year. Or not this year, that's a lie. This fall to winter season. There have been years that like October has had like a snowstorm, but we didn't have any main snowstorm this year. I keep sliding away from you, I'm realizing. This is the last carrot that we're grading. I'm really, God, I'm like gripping the shit out of this thing. Okay. It's a workout and a half. Whew. Where's my mouse? I missed the message, and I see sewing. It's only 8 here. West. Oh my God! Wait. Grace, Grace, thank you so much for 4 years. Oh my God! Thank you for the resub. Happy, and at tier 2, on top of that, damn! Happy 4 years. I hope you're doing well with everything. I feel like we caught up somewhat recently. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween. My God, I hope you enjoy the next month of emotes and no ads and emos and no ass. But thank you. Wait, that's huge. Hi. Sorry, I gotta scroll down and chat for a second. It's only this. Wait, I have to finish sewing a side pleated skirt, so I'm probably not sleeping anytime soon. Real. I did. So we do sewing streams on here sometimes. I started learning how to sew on stream a couple of years ago, and I remember I made a pair of pants that I needed for an event the next day, and I started them at like 11 p.m. I think I finished stream at like 8 a.m. and I didn't even finish the pants fully. I think I slept for like an hour, and then I woke up, and then I did like the final touches, and then I had to do my day. Like I had stuff in the day. But that's so real though. The sewing project's keeping you up. That's so cool though. What kind of stuff do you like to sew? Like, is it like, do you like to make stuff from scratch, like upcycle things, or do you just alter stuff for the most part? I've been altering a lot of stuff lately. I have not been making stuff from scratch as much, but I am doing a little bit of a closet clean out, so I feel like I'll be upcycling a lot of my stuff soon. Probably this upcoming week. I think I'll be doing a closet clean out / reorganization this weekend, and then whatever I end up not donating, I'm probably gonna try to upcycle into something. But yeah, my aunt went on a trip to Germany recently and brought back lots of German chocolate, but now I've run out and can't stand American chocolate anymore. Your palate has been refined. No, that's so real. I had, if you see anyone named Sterling Silver Spoon in chat, he sent me chocolate from a very tasty chocolate place in Canada. And the chocolates that I get here, honestly, it's fine, but like nothing lives up to like the premium chocolate consuming experience that I had. We did like taste testings on stream for a couple of streams in a row. Like we would try a couple of them. People would vote on which ones we would have because it'd be like assorted boxes. Hand selected. And that was a really fun activity. And ever since then, like I just think about that chocolate. I think we might have another round of that at some point in the future, perhaps early next year, because it's something that we did early this year. And then my parents also went for the first time to, oh my God, 11/11? Is it? 11, it's 11/11. Where is it? Oh God, that's not how I spell 11. There we go. How I spell it. It's two numbers. It's one number. Even worse. It snowed yesterday, yes, but then it rained and melted. Oh damn! It all turned to ice last night, and we lost power. Holy crap! Oh, you went through it. Damn. Is it like? Is it snowing? I guess it. Is upcoming snow supposed to be pretty, or is the snow already in the way? Because like for here, like I feel like the snow is so pretty. Only when you have to deal with it is it kind of in the way. I'm back again to see how the progress is going. I've shredded carrot, kind of. But yes. My future brother-in-law, I say as if I'm even close to being engaged or anything, but hopeful thinking, it's okay. Got the liver shunt surgery and it went so, okay, I'm glad. Because I can't even imagine. He's on the road to recovery. It's a little weak, but he's doing so much better and visiting home in a couple weeks too. I'm so glad. That definitely sounds like a stressful experience. I'm glad that like you're able to at least be over that point now and like know that things are getting better. And that's so exciting though. You're gonna be visiting home in a couple of weeks. When was the last time you were home? I love it, but I'm not the best at it. I study fashion design though, so I don't really have a choice. That's so cool. Honestly, like for me, I am far from good at sewing. Also, Grace enjoyed 205th seltzer. I've reached the point where I'm like, as long as I can make something that is close enough to as long as what I'm wearing doesn't fall off while I'm out and it looks the way I want it to look from a couple feet away, I'm officially content. I try to do things, I do think it's good that I learned like, that I was very much more careful in the beginning. But I reached a point where I was being so careful. Now, I'm saying this as someone who's not a fashion student. So don't take any lessons from me here. I'm only speaking about my own experience. But as someone who like just started sewing as like a hobby, I found that I was spending so much time trying to do things right. Not even trying to do things right, but like trying to do things like super pristine and make things look super, like, I don't know. Doing things the right way, which is obviously like, it has its benefits, but I wasn't getting a lot of projects done, and it made the bar so high for starting another project because it would have taken me so long to get things done that I wasn't really sewing much anymore. It took like an unintentional long break from sewing my next sewing project. Once I started to accept that like I'll let some things look a little scrappier as long as it still holds, obviously, and it's a balance, but it doesn't need to be like perfect, and the calculation doesn't need to be exact, and I should just like. I used to measure like 4 times and cut once. Now I'd rather measure once, maybe cut twice if I have to, but I rarely actually even have it reach that point when it comes to my clothes. All right, I'm gonna use this for the last bits. We're just about done shredding our carrots, which means we're gonna move on to our wiping down my counter quickly and then mixing everything together stage and throwing it in the oven. Once I mix all the dry ingredients together, I'll preheat the oven before we mix the wet ingredients because I think it'll be pretty quick to get it. Because we're only folding stuff together. We're not even doing any intense mixing. I mean, we're only doing an apartment mixing, but sorry. I should probably like delete my account after that one. Let me see. I haven't been home since August. I miss it there, but I know it's not going to be the same. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that was like recent too. Are you like... Have you been like all right since then? Or at least like the best you can be, I'm imagining. It's actually good fluffy snow today. A bunch fell already. My mom and I looked outside earlier before walking the dog, and from the time she'd come home, the entire street had turned white. Honestly, like, it's so nice. Even when I did have to shovel, because right now I no longer have to shovel snow, but I did have to shovel snow a lot growing up. Even when I did have to shovel, it was still really pretty for like the night beforehand. And I was only slightly annoyed with it when I had to actually leave and shovel. And that was always the next day anyway. But it's really funny when the snowfall is happening. It's really fun and pretty when the snowfall is happening. Our feet were crunching. Wait, in the snow the whole walk, that's probably such a nice sound. The ASMR of it all. Lately so how often, for anyone who like goes outside, like at all, I guess, Like maybe, because some people I guess could be inside for the stuff that they need to do or for just what works for their like day-to-day lifestyle. But for anyone here that goes outside and like has to like walk outside for any periods of time, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, I asked this question a while ago, but since it's been a bit, do you listen to music whenever you're like walking around and about, or do you ever just like have the sounds of outside and whatever's going on be what you consume, I guess. For me, I used to wear headphones all the time. Now I bring my headphones still with me everywhere. Oh, okay, there we go. I bring my headphones with me everywhere. Whoa. Okay, we got a lot of carrot here. That's probably enough. But lately I've been listening to music less while outside and just having the sounds of outside exist. I did not need to take such a small bowl. But I did already, so now I know for next time. A year from now when I make my next carrot cake. All right, this is probably fine. Let me move you back here. We have our bowl of carrot. One bowl of carrot. I feel like we're like making a nice little potion-y spell here. Let's put you here. I'm gonna rinse my hands. I'm going to, let's try using you. Just group all this together. Let's put you away. I don't think we'll need any of that because we're not doing any like elaborate cooking here. There we go. I'll put you here because I'm going to put my camera there. Am I going to put my camera there? I don't think so because we're baking. We're not doing anything on the stovetop. Let me get rid of you. I'm going to do like a light wipe down just to get some of the residue off, but I'm not trying to like disinfect or anything. I'm just doing a little light spray. Make it a little less sticky, if anything. There we go. It's been rough, but I'm okay. It's gonna be strange not having greet me as soon as I get to my parents' house. Very understandable. I think I remember, everyone's different, but I remember what it was like for me. But it was many years ago. How have you been? It's been a hot minute. I've been well. I'll give you a little update in a second. And then also, our neighbor was out shoveling. Sorry. Our neighbor was out shoveling, and his daughter was in a full snowsuit. Wait, did I read that correctly? Was in her full snowsuit helping with her tiny shovel. It was so cute. That's so cute because snowsuits also, like, because they're so puffy, I feel like as like a young child, because I also like used to have like a very like thick snowsuit as a very tiny child. Like I was always just like a very small person, and you're just like kind of just like a ball of fluff. I don't even know. Like I feel like if like one little poke and like you just like kind of fall over and then you can't really get up. You look like one of those like robot like dogs or whatever those robot things are that are kind of scary and like human like. But like if they fall on their back, they're just like a bug on their back that can't get up. God, one time I was at a bar that had live music. And I was there for the live music actually. I wasn't drinking anything. But there was this one like, I think it was a spotted lanternfly that had fallen on its back. I kid you not, 3 hours of a show, it could not get up. It was just the entire time, like it would try and then it would kind of give up for a little bit and then it tried again. It was on its back from the beginning. I saw it fall onto the table and then the entire show, I would just glance at it and it was just kind of like flipped over. Now, again, these are the flies that are advised to be killed. I did not kill it because I don't have it in me. But they're the ones that like all the notices are out to like step on them when you see them. If I'm walking home from school or work, I listen to music to decompress, but if I'm just going for a walk or walking the dog, I leave them at home. Nice, that's a good balance. That's a really good balance. Sorry, I'm switching gears for a second. The only other time that I'll listen to music, there we go, that I'll listen to music, lately at least, while walking around, if I'm on my way to like dance class, then I will always listen to music that is of the genre, of the music style, or of the dance style that I'm going to for class. So if it's like a salsa class, I'll listen to like salsa music. If it's like a hip hop class, I'll probably listen to like either songs that have a certain groove that I feel like will match the instructor's like choreography style, because I know who all the instructors that I currently take are like. I haven't taken anyone new in a little bit. If it's house, just house music will always hit. What do I listen to for pole? For pole, it depends. Because for pole, if I'm doing like pole with like an instructor, then like there's no, I don't really, it's a little bit less of different of a vibe. If I'm going to like open pole, then I feel like I'll listen to, it depends on like what kind of energy I want to like practice like putting out. That is fun. I feel like there's a lot more variety there for me. But I never really, but yeah, I never have headphones in. Like I never listen to music really. I mean, there's music playing, but like it's like the last thing that I think about when I have like instructor level of like pole class. But I've been well. Sorry, Grace. Overall, I have been well. I'm gonna get my stuff out for carrot cake. Let's use both of these maybe. I feel like this will be enough. I could use my KitchenAid bowl, but I think this is gonna be fine. We'll do dry ingredients here, wet ingredients there, wet into the dry, should be fine. Let's get our scale out for our flour, because we're gonna be weighing out all of our ingredients today. But I've been doing really well. Obviously, I've been mentioning just now, I've been going to a lot of dance classes lately. They've been super fun. Flexibility-wise, my body's feeling like good. Like I feel like I am like close to getting my middle split, which I never really had growing up, so that's really fun. My pancake is looking pretty solid. I'm really having a lot of fun with streams. We've been doing some stuff on stream, and I've been having so much fun posting. Honestly, I've been having so much fun posting on the Clips channel. It's just like another little like, I don't know. It fits in with the itch that is scratched when I do internet things. I've been doing a lot of like alterations sewing wise. I think the last thing that I did though was the vest for Halloween, because I was doing like a kind of a vampire-y thing. And so I did like a quick little, like I watched like one tutorial, then I was like, all right, I just need this to be good enough. And like I did it so quickly, but like it worked out so well that I was like, I want to do that more often. I want to do quick alterations like way more. Oh wait, let me grab, okay. We'll need some brown sugar. I do have more brown sugar. We're probably gonna have to open my bag of brown sugar. I also probably need to work on my brown sugar bear. Brown sugar bear has been in there for a while. I don't know how much, probably needs to be soaked a little bit more. And yeah, what else? I've been like, practicing coding stuff so I can hopefully get health insurance again. And has that really been it? I don't know. I've been feeling good. I've been feeling really nice. I feel like things have been great. I've been like, seeing my friends. I really appreciate the company that I have around me. I'm taking everything out today. We need baking soda. We need vanilla. We need baking powder. We need nuts. I'm gonna take these nuts out, and then I also have these nuts. I haven't touched this. This powdered sugar's from last year. I hope it's still good. I bought another one though today just in case. I think that's it. Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. I got way too much stuff out on the table right now. Sorry, let me scroll down. I listen to music constantly. It's only when I'm feeling way too overstimulated that I don't. Usually then I'd be walking as a part of the decompression. I'm listening to music right now in the background. Interesting. Do you hear the music in the background of my stream right now or no? It's okay if you don't. I have it relatively low. Like pump up jams, makes sense, exactly. I was like that with sports. Ooh, wait, what sports did you do? Always had music in the dressing room and headphones in the car on the way home from the game. Wait, that's so, oh my God, ads. Okay, by the way, heads up, ads are probably gonna start playing. I'm not gonna do any baking during. I'm gonna vibe. It's a good time to maybe get yourself a little drink, go to the bathroom, and then once it's back, I'll start mixing everything together and we'll continue with the process. It's just to disable pre-rolls, so it's the full 30 minutes, but it just happens once an hour, and then we'll have a whole hour of just no ads for that whole hour. I was gonna say ever, but like ever for that whole hour. Yeah, but fear not. And then also, anyone that does stick around through it, you will be compensated with points every 60 seconds. Points get distributed to everyone in here. And you can use those to gamble them away, or you can order stuff off the Krusty menu that I can show you how that works after it happens. I just see the message was for 11:24. 26, I feel like it just happened any second. Oh, there it is. I love it. I'm glad that things are going well. I'm also glad to hear your internet itch has been scratched. Thank you. It's always such a good feeling. How have internet things been for you? You've been doing a lot of internet stuff. I remember we talked about this last time. Have you been streaming lately? It's always such a good feeling when you have the time to enjoy things you haven't been able to fully, you haven't been fully able to in a while. The way that you wrote that perfectly, like,
Where's my
correct? And then it's still, oh yes, right here. Drink water during ads. Good idea, very good idea. Thank you, Rose. Looking out. That's delicious. I needed that. Let me see how much brown sugar I'm gonna need for this. I feel like a fair amount. Is this brown sugar good too? I hope so. Some of these, like, okay, so like my brown sugar, I use brown sugar whenever we bake. We bake only during the holidays. I have a bag of brown sugar that's like, I think this is like a year old. It might be, we'll see. It's probably fine. We have a little bit of brown sugar left in here. We have a brown sugar bear who probably needs to be soaked in water again, honestly, which maybe I'll do right after this. I'll empty it, we'll fill it up. Brown sugar bear will come out. We'll give it its hydration. It will drink water too. Yeah. They've been slow. I haven't been able to stream yet because I was back and forth. Oh, the hospital, my future brother-in-law, and taking my boyfriend to the doctor's appointments because he thinks he may have the same disease. So as soon as it's all settled, I'm hoping to stream again. I hope that it's like settled like soon for like your peace of mind more than anything. I really want to get back into it because there's so many games I want to stream. Totally understand. Is there any, like, what's currently top of mind for you in terms of like a game that you would love to stream? I played soccer, and is it ringette? Did I say that correctly? If I didn't, you can tell me. I will accept all the shame for misreading words. Also Canadian, basically same concept as hockey, but a little bit different, and it's all girls. Interesting. It's interesting that it's like there's another sport that's like same concept as hockey, but different. Just because I know, like, I feel like hockey, I associate hockey with Canada so much. Okay, amazing. This is cool. It's my first time. I love when I learn about a new thing. What's, like, out of curiosity, if it's not too much to type because it's probably a lot, but like what's like different? Is it like in terms of the rules, or is it in terms of like the shape of things? Like, is it like, are they like small differences? This is just like neat. It's like new sport unlocked. He has his big appointment on the 24th of this month, so hopefully then it'll all be settled. I'm so eager to stream some Roblox games, and I want to stream some Repo with my friends. Yes, I've seen a lot of Repo stuff online. I still have yet to play. Same with Peak. Okay, ads should be done, possibly. I was gonna say, if anyone's still seeing an ad, let me know, but you can't hear me right now. Usually it's within like a 30-second window, it's usually like synced up, because it's a little bit different for everyone. So I guess it depends on when the first one starts. But we'll start ad over. Okay, sick, amazing. Hell yeah, well, I'm glad. I guess, yeah, I could have just asked for if anyone did have ads, if they're back now. And then Phenom. So, nope, I don't need more keys, but thanks, Stream Deck app. In a large mixing bowl, whisk together flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So let's see, I think we need approximately, I think it's a 2.5 cups, 120 grams per cup, 240 plus 60, 300? Yeah, 300 grams of flour. Really maxing out my brain power right now. We'll have our close-up cam for this so we can see what we're working with. Unit. $300 grams of flour. I'm so excited for this. Okay. 333. Am I gonna need to do like a cup of something? No, let's just do, we'll use my favorite spoon, my passion spoon. Gifted by Passion. 315, 290, 301, 300.5. This doesn't matter, I just do this for fun. It's close enough. There we go. 300 grams of flour. I was gonna say coming right up, but nope, it's in there. There's not much more to do there. Oh, what should our next savory cooking stream be? Now I'm thinking. I really want to make tacos again because we were talking about it. I saw my masa up there and I'm like, Let's do 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I think this is a tablespoon. You grab, I think you're a teaspoon. Here's a teaspoon. Here I have some baking powder. Wonder how long baking powder lasts for, because I've had this for, I'm embarrassed to say how long. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which I think should give it some fluff. Yeah, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg. Cool. 1 teaspoon. Oh, we don't need this anymore. I've added 1 teaspoon of this so far. Sorry, I'm just like saying it out loud to like, so I'm not gonna like, how much did I add? And I need to do 1 more teaspoon of baking powder. Now I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which I'm gonna do it like this. Going to pour the baking soda over its own lid. So whatever falls over, we'll just go back in. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking powder and baking soda are done. Do I need to do the salt now too? Salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I'll use my, should I just use my, maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm not selling this to anyone. Oh my God, hi Alba. You can always test your baking powder. If you have a doubt, how do I test it? You are one of my trusted sources for things like this. 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll do a little bit less than what fits in here. Put like a teaspoon of it in hot water and see if it fizzles. Interesting. How long? Now I'm scared to do that on stream right now in case it ends up being bad, and then I'm like, well, this is what we need to do. Like in case like in case it ends up being like, you know, if I eat something and it happens to be super duper expired, it's less embarrassing if you don't know. How long like should it last probably? Are carrots an instrument? Stop. Oh my God, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how do you have that emote? But then I realized it's probably a 7TV emote of mine. Wait, sorry if that's, oh no, wait, no, what was there? If that's long, no, fear not. Although I don't see any message above it. So I'm guessing it did not send. Okay, between yes, you said it perfect, and sorry if that's long, there's no message, as a heads up. Only because I know that Twitch, sometimes if like a message is kind of long, it like doesn't make it through, but I don't see what's on the other side of that. Let me just check if it's in my other chat. I got 2 chats open. No, I don't see it there either. This happens with Mod Johnny a lot too. It was created to get more girls involved. It was created to get girls more involved during the time when there were no girl hockey teams in Canadian universities, and changing the rules of hockey made it more appealing to women at the time. That's so cool. That's so interesting. That's neat. So did you play this? Did you like play this like competitively? I guess so, because you said it like you would listen to music, get pumped up like on your way to games. Oh, here, it's a different stick. There we go. Perfect. Wait, opened like a year or so. Could be a little less. Oh, ooh. All right, I'm not testing this on stream. I don't know if I have if I have the confidence to face that truth with you here. So you said, is it hot water that I need to put it in? Sorry, I'm like everywhere. Put a teaspoon of it in hot water. Okay, yeah, it is hot water. I've seen all the peak hype. It looks really fun, but I definitely don't think I can get my friends to coordinate enough to play that. No, that's so fair. I also have been experimenting with trying to add interactive elements to my streams that are across platform, if you do multiple platforms at once. So I'm excited to get that rolling. That's so fun. I love adding interactive bits to the stream. So again, oh yeah, for anyone in here, especially if you're new and haven't seen it before, we have like, for example, we have our crusty menu. So if you do exclamation point menu will show you what's on the menu. This is all with stream elements points, so it's not bits or it's not like money. It's just like regular stream elements points. And if you do exclamation point order, you can order something off that menu. So if you want to get maybe a order a pretty patty and maybe some fries, maybe a pizza, and is it a kelp shake? Did I put that on there? Oh, perfect. There you go. Amazing. And you can have your little order there. Thank you. Is that Lily? I can kind of see that on my screen. Enjoy your order. Look at that. Thank you for not bombing me with your pie, which happens from time to time. It's just different. It's different sticks, so no blade at the end. It's just, okay. Oh, it's just a straight stick. So and instead of a puck, it's a rubber ring, hence the name ringette. The rules are almost same as hockey, except there's no fighting allowed. It's a little bit more group oriented. There's less opportunities for a single player to make a play all alone. You're forced to pass over the lines. I like that. That's fun. I want to, damn, look at that, a whole order. Oh, you got money. You got like real stream elements points right there. I think if you buy everything on the menu, that's like 1,000 something points. Meanwhile, the raffles are for like 20K minimum. There are a few pieces of equipment that are different, given that it's all women. It's much more fit to our shape and stature. Got it. That's so cool. I kind of want to see like gameplay of this. It sounds fun, but I've always used way older ones at my parents' house. Okay, sick. Sorry. This is what happens when I use expired baking powder. On that note though, how's the cake? Great. I think if I ate it right now, I might get a little bit sick, perhaps, maybe just like a little bit. The way I'm so scared to still be in that position whenever this happens in the kitchen, because I mean, it doesn't matter, but like I'm like down here, or you know, squatting. We have our Willem Dafoe pose that we mentioned before. But sometimes it's bad. I gotta stand up straight before it ends. But also thank you so much, Grace. I never had carrot cake. Tree nut allergy, but excited for you. Must depart for sleep, unfortunately. I got doctor's appointments for my boyfriend tomorrow, so I gotta be up early. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I hope everything comes out smoothly. I hope everything comes out with an optimistic result. And thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you again for the resub. Happy 4 years. Damn, 4 years. 4 years of knowing, that's incredible. I appreciate it so much. But rest well and we'll talk soon. Hot water can last longer too. I'm pretty sure last time I did something with my parents, it was way older but still active. Okay, cool. I will be testing this out. Maybe I'll test it at the end of stream today. I am curious. I am gonna test it. It's just a question of whether I let you see the results. Yes, I did. It's huge in Canada now, big in Northern Europe. There's even an international tournament every year. That's so cool. What time of year is like the season? Is it over ice or no? Or is it on I was gonna say on land, but that's still ice is still on land. On grass maybe, or like turf. My lights keep flickering. I'll probably lose power once again. Is there a storm happening by you or no? Is everyone getting snow? Last piece of lore, but it's the fastest, it is on ice. Oh, sick. If I asked that question after you sent that message, then I really don't look great here. But just know. It's very fun to watch on land. I'm like, is it on land? That's sick though. The fastest sport on ice. Is there a lot of scoring in it? Like, is it like, for example, if I go to like a soccer game will have like a couple of goals, but a basketball game will have like a ton of like, what is it called when you score in basketball? You know, I don't have an answer for that one actually, but that. Wait, am I not, there should be sugar in this though. I guess the sugar goes in a little bit afterwards. Let's do cinnamon and nutmeg. I need 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg and 1/2 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Yeah, we're getting so much snow. Everyone's getting snow. I lost power like 4 times since I said, my God, reality living in such a rural place. Is Is this have you been getting snow now for a while in terms of like before like today or the last couple of days? Has it been snowy or is this like the beginning of the snow season for you? The lavender is the prettiest patty. Lavender patty is pretty. Is that what Grace ordered? I see it there now. I know what you meant. Okay, cool. Points. Okay. It can be played indoors like hockey, like floor hockey. Okay. Cool. So today my new manager just went on break. Sorry, let me mix this in first because I know I've been holding it for a second. And then I'll get my halfsies. And then I'll resume. One teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I'll use the half teaspoon for it. So your new manager went on break first, right? She opened and you were mid-shift. And then you went on break, so you go to your usual spot for food. And then, anyway, and they recognize me because I'm there every day and get the same thing every time and get a discount there. So I walk up and they're like, oh, someone already paid for your food today. And I'm like, and she goes, yeah, someone named manager's name. Oh my God. Wait, this is so different than your previous manager. Like, this is just so, oh my God, that's so sweet. That's also like, it's very like sweet because it was like, it's not like y'all were like eating together and like they ordered and they're like, oh no, I got it, which is also still a kind gesture, but like they like know where you went. They know where you go. They know your spot and they like, that's so cool. Flabbergust. Flowergust. Were you also the one that said Flowergust? Sorry, Flowergust. Just mixing like a Tyler the Creator album with this. Flabbergust. Someone said Flabbergust on stream, I feel like recently, and I was also like, damn, I forgot that's what the past tense of that, I guess, could be. I don't even know. I never even confirmed, but I'm like, I want to use that. Was it you? It started yesterday. I'm still north of Montreal. Got it. Honestly, like shout out Canada. I feel like we're mostly Canada right now. I'm not, but I feel like if Twitch had like stats for individual streams where like everyone's from, I feel like Canada would be. I feel like I'm in Canada right now. I'm learning so much. Yes, snow today and yesterday have been evil. Oh wait, it can be. It tends to be a little higher scoring than hockey, but relatively still low scoring compared to like basketball and football where the scores are like, got it, okay. Yo, truly, W manager. Oh my God, Canada, I know, everyone's so many Canadians, I know. I'm sorry that y'all don't have cosmic brownies, apparently, from what we've learned last time, anymore. However, also, I know it's not really that much of a loss for y'all because it's more nostalgic than the flavor. The flavor is very particular. It tasted a lot better in my memory, but it still holds a place in my heart. But it led to a whole emote. That's why I had to bring it up. All right, what is this? Half a teaspoon? Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Did what in this meg? Sorry, that was bad. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. There we go. Intense smell. I love those, right? They're super nostalgic. They're just, we did eat them on stream. And honestly, they were delicious. Freezing them was also really good. They just tasted a little, they just taste different than what you think they taste like, I think, if you only remember them from memory when you were really young. But I like them a lot. And honestly, I would get them again. I forgot, does this smell like, does nutmeg smell like Sprite? No, it was cardamom. Yeah, it was cardamom that smells like Sprite. Let me see, I fully thought you were about to say, wait, I'm sorry you don't have Mamdani. I am also sorry that you don't have Mamdani. I feel so grateful that we have Mamdani. Still mayor-elect, but I'm already partying. I'm like, ow. That didn't even hurt. It just, maybe it hurt like a little bit. No, we're fine. Let me see, I ate those until I was like 13. My dad and I had, that's so sweet. Wait, that's so cool. Do you, I mean, look, they still make them. Are they officially, are they still not like in Canada right now? Teeth slam, exclamation point teeth slam to enter the teeth slam giveaway. Imagine, who would even want that? Exclamation point teeth. But yes, sorry. I feel like there's a quote that you have in here that's like something related to teeth. The teeth slam giveaway. It sounds like a party. It's like, hey, are you going to the teeth slam this Friday? Only the cool kids are going to be there. I think that's everything, right? I need to not bend over in front of the close-up cam. All right, so whisk this together. Do you know what's wild? This was definitely like, this was just like measuring some stuff and putting it together. I think it took longer to throw these together than it did for me to do the carrots. You did what to that's like the 5th time I made that joke tonight. I feel like I need to have like a limit to like how many times I can make it so I can choose my moments. No, literally, like, give me my red 40. Look, I support you in this endeavor. I think they should let you have it. Here for a good time, not a long time. You feel me? Absolutely. Exactly. This is the energy that we need. with no emphasis or description on like what direction I was referring to during that too. In a separate medium bowl. All right, so now I take this. You can throw that out. Now I'll put you over here by the carrots. Oh my God, wait, I still have carrot. Wait. I'm gonna grab my little mommy cow. I need to like give context to everything I say. We have our little cow that sits behind us on stream usually. Kind of just do a little salting of my carrot. Some cows provide milk, others provide salt. The carrots are often the longest time until you get bored and pass them into a food. Literally, I'm like, look, a food processor would help me make homemade hazelnut spread. It would probably expedite my pesto making process. And now I can use it for carrot cake if I make it often. The rest of our food is healthy enough. Let us live, Canada. Or rather, let us die. Or let us live like 1 year less, maybe. There are things that I am like, when I consume them, I'm like, if this does take a year off my life, I'm okay with that. That was a big crunch. Sorry about the sounds you might hear when I chew this. I forget about that. It wasn't a choice with the amount of chili I do during the powwow time. Chili. We need to make chili again. It's soup season. Retweet. The sugars. All right, time to weigh stuff. All right. Wait, this way, right? Here. I wish they were over me this time, but we work with what we got. Okay. How much sugar do I need here? I need, it says mix together the sugars, oil, eggs, vanilla. I have enough eggs, right? Hopefully. 1 cup, okay, 220 grams of brown sugar. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Johnny, I think you've inspired me to start cooking. Wait, I have no further updates on this at this time. I am ready for whenever this happens. I mean, look, you be cooking up some fries late at night. That counts. That certainly counts. I think a big thing with cooking is if I know, especially if I can like share it, that makes it more worth it to me. I think the times that cooking doesn't feel worth it is if I spend a lot. I think it always takes like a minimum amount of time. Usually, unless like you get really good at like optimizing some stuff for specific recipes, I think it usually takes a really long time. But if you can maximize how much that time, like how far that time goes for you in terms of giving you a lot of like leftovers or making things, or like in terms of like leftovers, like maybe even you can have like a recipe provide something that you can like freeze and then you can make in a matter of minutes when you're hungry. Like that gives you enough of a benefit. This is our brown sugar bear, who probably needs to have a little bit of a soaking. And let's see how much of this is. Or if you're like cooking for people, like there's that. What was in here? This was, I'm gonna rinse this. We are running the dishwasher tonight, so I'm a little bit extra carefree when it comes to how many different things I get dirty. Actually, wait, I'm gonna use you because I realize I'm gonna stick the spoon in here. There we go. Homemade Pillsbury cookies. We did do, wait, we made something similar. We made, that reminds me, because we made slice and bake cookies. And we still have those, we could make more. Like, yeah, okay, so we made those from scratch though on stream this past October. Except I did not make enough of, well, yeah, oh wait, let's turn you on. It's probably a good idea. Those are so good, truly. And like now I have them in the, now I have them in the freezer. I guess, yeah, when I want to make them, I could just like heat up the oven. I forget about that I have those. Those are a nice little treat. Freezer high key comes in clutch for so many things. All right, what is that, 50 grams. All right, let's see if this sugar is still, the sugar is still good. Here, I'm gonna refill this on the side. Just gonna make sure that stays active. Unless it's a community, it'll be fine. Oh wait, like if people know, wait, if I have many people to feed, I'm always way more into cooking. Oh yeah. Like if I know there's gonna be a lot of people at work, I might make cookies at midnight to bring. Wait, that's so sweet. How long does it take you to make cookies when you decide to make cookies? Like from like when you wanna like let's say you wanna make cookies and you're going to start, like how much time do you need to set aside to make cookies? Do you get it done in like 40 minutes? In terms of like everything up until putting them in the oven. Because like the waiting time, I won't count. Sorry, almost done. Those are the scoop of ice cream. Fuck. I love ice cream. How often do y'all eat ice cream? I recently had a tub of ice cream. So we had a Halloween cocktail making stream on here, and I bought ice cream for one of the recipes. I have now finished that ice cream, but it reminded me of how much I love having ice cream available to me. Okay, wait, what is this at, 50? 50.5. All right, I need 220. $213. $220. Let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm gonna put a brown sugar bear back in here actually, and then I'll soak that afterwards, but it should be okay. Let me see. Even less sometimes. Wait, my oven is so dang old it preheats in like 5 minutes. Wait, but how long? How long did you say it took or it takes? Did you say? Did I say just like 40 minutes? I have some recipes that are prep times under 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna need us to start sharing our recipe books, because what? That's what I need. Now I do forget sometimes that I have like whenever I make dumplings, I always make a lot of extras and then I freeze them. So I do have dumplings that I can always make on the spot, which does come in clutch when I remember. All right, let me also see. Let's tear it. This 200 grams of granulated sugar. I'm just gonna toss. put it in this little bowl. We'll deal with that. So I'm like, that's not going back in. All right, our sugar is there. 200 grams of this, 220 of that one, 200 of this. What else do I need to put in here? Oil. I think vegetable oil. So oil, eggs, vanilla. All right, how much oil do I need? I need 1 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And when you get to certain recipes, it starts to become muscle memory. During summer, I eat ice cream way too often. There's an ice cream parlor right outside the res, and it slaps. Wait, the only thing I have like that in my oven at the moment is arancini balls. I've never made those, but someone mentioned those like years ago to me on stream, and I'm like, one day I want to make those once I start doing cooking streams. Now that we do cooking streams, we can. I don't think I need to weigh out anything anymore. Luckily. So now we have this. Let's get my vegetable oil out. One 1/3 cup. I'm going to close this, and I'm just going to use one of these. Sick. Don't worry, you're good, you're clear. Okay, wait, so, I made homemade dumplings before. I love homemade dumplings. Honestly, you can look up like 15-minute cookie recipes, and a lot of sites have whole ass lists of quick and easy recipes. I feel like honestly, I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'm faster now. Maybe they'll actually be 15 minutes. I meant freezer, not oven. Okay, wait, now I need to go back. The only thing I have like that in my oven, sorry, my freezer are arancini balls. Okay, I thought you meant like the only like quick thing that you can make. I guess that still kind of applies here though. Do you prepare them and then freeze them, or do you buy them frozen? I can eat those for the rest of my life. I want to make them. There goes the power. I guess stop cutting my leather lanyards now. Oh my God, wait. Do you have light? Do you have like a light source when you don't have power? I doubled my risotto recipe simply to be able to do arancinis. All right, I need to make that. Honestly, what if I do that? I'm gonna write it down for this month. That could be one of our like dinner cooking streams. Arancini balls. They're just aren't, yeah. Wow, I spelled that terribly incorrectly. All right, we've added in, I need to add in the oil, which is 1 1/3 cup of oil. Let me make sure before I pour that in. 1 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, okay. And then 4 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Even though I've beat it in candlelight before. Do you have to like do any like cutting or no? I feel like, does it get like frustrating though? I feel like I would imagine it would be frustrating when you can't. Was gonna grab eggs, 4 eggs. Trying to like fit like string through a bead. Honestly, let me just, hold up. I got my eggs here, but I got 1 extra egg. Chillin'. All right, I'm gonna crack them into here. 4 eggs, right? Yep, 4 large eggs. 1. Just gonna do that. 2. Ignore my bot. I see it says no. I don't even know what it was saying no to. It's like my bot finally says like the right thing and like defends somebody, and then I'm gonna be like no. Ignore everything they say. Happy 11/11. Aw. Let's pour you in too. Gotta wipe this down. So I have this here. I'm gonna quickly wipe this. Let's grab this. And let's rinse you off and then let's do that again. What are you putting aside from rice? I haven't been cooking as much with mushrooms ever since I said I wanted to cook more with mushrooms. I have let myself down in that regard. Do another little quick wipe of all this. All right, what do I need to do? 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then we can mix everything together. And then once I'm gonna pour it in, actually I'll preheat the oven now at 350. Let's do bake. 350. Sick. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Is this still good? Yeah, okay, this has a couple years. I've also had this for a little bit. This was like my backup one, and we finally got to open it. 2 teaspoons, yeah. Smells delicious. All right, do I whisk this? Do I mix it together? Whisk together sugars, oil. Okay, sick. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry mixture. Let's just get all this stirred up. I've been beating long enough that it wasn't that hard. Hardest part was to make sure the colors, oh, that too. I got to like work with like beads and strings. I made like friendship bracelets with a friend of mine a little while ago. And it was like really, it was hard. It was hard to get like such tiny beads onto string sometimes, and like holding everything together, and like if you slip sometimes like everything just falls off and you have to start over, and it's a really good test of your patience. Do we get double 11 points for 11/11 today? I'll program it. Do you know what I'll do? Okay, after stream today, remind me in 1 hour to update 11/11 points for today. Cool. When I wake up in the morning, I'll try to do it after stream today. I'll definitely be awake in an hour. I will update it so you'll get significantly more points, I'll say. See how much it is. If you do exclamation point 11 or any of the 11/11s at the 11th minute for the entirety of today/tomorrow. And my bot it's my cloud bot, so it should work. It should work even if my streamer bot's not on. Okay, that looks good. Now what? Do I mix it together? Here it says, pour the wet ingredients into the dry mixture and stir together until combined. Only a few streaks of flour remain. Here's the dry mixture. I'm just gonna put this here. I'm gonna grab our spatula. There we go. That's a good question. Also, Chelsea, how are you today? Good evening. If it's 11/11, are we in the same time zone? Let me see. No, mushroom hater. Pain. Understandable. You know, we've all got our taste. But yeah, but I love mushrooms. When I was little, I didn't like mushrooms. I was afraid of the texture. But now I'm like a big texture person when it comes to foods. Like I love like the texture of all different vegetables and stuff. But again, I didn't used to always be like this. My flavor preferences and profile has just altered. I don't know. What was that like 7-year taste buds thing that people used to say when I was younger? Was that accurate? Hold on, I feel like I should whisk this together. Should I whisk it or fold? What do you want to do here? Whisk together that in a separate medium bowl. Well, page is refreshing. I'm getting all the ads again. There we go. And pour it into, let me see. Stir together just until combined. And only, okay, so just until combined. It is rather thick, but I think it's thick because the recipe they mention, I believe it's John Cannell, who's the author of this recipe, mentions that the carrots hold on to a lot of moisture that is going to get released into this. So that's why I might feel like this right now. Oh, I don't have any streaks of flour remaining. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, and then fold the carrots and nuts into the batter. How many nuts? I think it's 1 cup of nuts. Take these. Oh my God. I like how you're not even, oh, for me, it's like the smell. Is there a particular mushroom that like has like turned you away? Just because I feel like there's so much like variety with them. But like, I also understand like texture-wise, they're an experience. I'll do this. Just fold the nuts. Fold the carrots and the nuts in here. So let's fold those in. There we go. Specifically the basic white ones you find in the grocery store. Oh, I know which ones you're talking about. I forgot what they're called, but that's like the ones, those are like the default mushroom at the grocery store. All right, let's not forget our carrots. I feel like when it comes to carrot cake, I've always seen so many jokes about people forgetting to put the carrots in them. All right, let's fold you in for a second. Oh yeah, my dad has always made himself those. My mom and I just like can't. Wait, I felt the way about mushrooms before I was a vegetarian. Cremini, is that what they're called? Let me see. This is the man that also eats, oh yeah, the blue cheese. I'm scared. Well, actually, I don't think I ever had blue cheese. Well, I've had blue cheese, like a blue cheese dip. I am scared though of like blue cheese dip / dressing, only ever since that one video on the internet or that one account that posted the aftermath of spilling the blue cheese dressing all over their car. I need to like get over that fear. I'm sure, flavor-wise though, I feel like it probably hits. I just fear it. I fear that this video just lives in my head. I love tomatoes. Acidity doesn't help, but let me see, I hate the taste a little. Wait, did he make this as meal or punishment? Okay, so now that we have, with the people that are in here right now, we ask this every now and then, because there are always two sides to this. How are y'all? If you've been in here before, you've definitely heard this, but where do y'all fall in the cottage cheese spectrum? All right, this seems pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I will be a little nut snack or walnut snack. I gotta have a really good tomato to eat it raw. Oh, really? It's so interesting because I like cooked tomatoes too, but I prefer raw tomatoes in a lot of cases. I mean, they're so different. They apply so differently in like so many different scenarios, but I love a raw tomato. But I also recognize the variety and quality of tomatoes that exists. I also can't make tomatoes. They don't do well with me. Oh, I can't take tomatoes. Cremini mushrooms are the baby. Portobello! The white ones, let me see, the white ones are white/Paris ones, at least in French. I love cottage cheese with salt and pepper for breakfast. I've only, oh my God, 11, 11 kind of. All right, last time I eat this nut. Way too much happened there for a second. I'm gonna put this away. We're gonna pour our carrot goo. We're gonna pour our carrot goo into our containers. Theoretically, like half of this should go in here. I'm gonna put parchment paper on the bottom. I'm gonna put parchment paper on the bottom. That's what they do in theirs, and it seems to have worked out nicely. Is there a way I can like fold this actually? Or should I just do I might just have to cut. I'm gonna cut. Wait. Maybe just like that. No, it's gonna slip under if I do that. But that was, I guess, a good way to mark it. I think it's just like a little backup, if anything. I regret it already. I feel like I should just rub this with butter and call it. Where's my butter? Here's my butter. Do you know what really gets me? My best friend in elementary school insists on eating rice pudding every day. Oh my God, but I love, phlegm soup is crazy. I used to love rice pudding. And I probably still do, but I haven't had it in years. Phlegm soup is so funny though. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had warm rice pudding though. I gotta use phlegm soup in something. Not like as literally, but like I gotta say that. I don't know for what, but you just put that in my head. Phlegm soup. I will, and I'm not even gonna lie. The texture of rice pudding, it's something. It's definitely, it's, you know, you're what you're saying has merit. I fear I might be a phlegm soup enjoyer. Hi, Ryan. My fam makes rice pudding for Christmas. Do you have it hot or cold? I was in the damn trenches. Are you, is it I feel like I've never made rice pudding though. I wanted to make it on stream. Cold usually? Okay, yeah. I used to eat it cold every single day. I used to like have it, like most days honestly. When I was like really young, like I would like have it in my snacks for school. And I loved it. I lived off of it. And then I forgot it existed for a really long time. And then I went to a place that I went to that place, Rice to Riches, years ago. And I got rice pudding. I got my very expensive, overpriced rice pudding. And it was good. I won't lie, it was good. You know, that money laundering rice pudding hits. But I feel like I could do a pretty solid job if I were to make it from scratch, maybe. I still got carrot here. I'll be sitting that one out, respectfully. I love egg drop soup. I made egg drop soup on stream once, actually, years ago, before I lived in this apartment. We made egg drop soup. Texture-wise, the one that I made at least, I feel like it is usually like this though, a little thicker. So it might be, I could see it being like hit or miss for different people. I'm a fan though. Money laundering rice pudding is wild. That's the only way I can even think to describe it. All right, let's do this. Wait, let's prepare our, also Ryan, how are you today? Does everyone here have like a favorite soup or a preferred soup? Asking also in regard to possibly making, possibly inspiring our soup selection in the next 2 months, even 3 months, that we make on stream. All right, these are gonna be Halloween themed carrot cupcakes. Carrot cake cupcakes. Boo. It's got home from an open mic. Ooh. It's the same one you went to last time. I think we'll have enough for a few. What's stracciatella? Stracciatella? What is that? My grandma's cream of carrot. I don't think I've ever had a cream of carrot soup. Interesting, but is it a soup? Like is stracciatella like a soup? Because like I'll take it. Look, I've eaten things that have looked unappealing to my eye at the start, but then they just hit. If it's good, it's good. I enjoy most foods. I'll probably say. Let's do this. I'm so intrigued to see how this is going to turn out. Gotta mix this a little better, probably. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely an interesting looking batter, but I know it's gonna taste delicious. I feel like I can add a little bit more. Because I'm doing one layer, I feel like I can add a little bit more. Love broccoli cheddar. We will be making that. It was good. I wish I could give you some of this, Ryan. Don't be scared of it, be aware of it. All right. Maybe it'll need a little more cooking time than the instructions, but this could be enough. And then let's get some Halloween. Halloween cupcakes. I'll put you on the side for now. Pumpkin. It's Italian soup. Yes, my great aunt used to make it. And bro, I was a polite kid, okay? Wait, I was raised to save face in front of family. My mother still laughs at the face I made trying to finish the bowl of soup. Do you feel like, would you consider yourself sensitive to like the textures? It seems like, I mean, honestly, like a thick soup, understandably texturally can feel very different. Wait, there's this ginger squash soup that my friend makes. Wow, I can read my computer over there. There's a ginger squash soup that my friend makes that's really good. I also want to make a soup with squash this season. I feel like it's a great time for it. I love ginger. I love ginger in tea. I love ginger in soup. I love ginger in any of my foods. I feel like I like the flavor of it, and I feel like I like the impact. Wait, does this say, oh, it says like boo and eek at the bottom? And it says pumpkin, but in hieroglyphics. Let's do some of these. Also, Starwomb, hi. How is this evening treating you? Let's try this. Let's see what. Let's use my soup spoons here. Maybe like a halfway fill. Yeah, because even this. Maybe we'll go a little higher. Cool. My sister is very sensitive to texture in food. Got it. Let me see, wait. Oh, the soup isn't thick? Oh, the egg in it is. Interesting. In the Italian soup you were mentioning? All right, doing this by hand is actually not much better. There's no structural integrity. The carrot pieces make it so sludgy. Yo, low key.
Where's my
I
drink?
wish y'all can like come over. I'm definitely gonna have way too much of this available to me. I just don't know. I guess I could freeze some if I need to. I do need a drink. I need to pour myself some fresh seltzy. Let me see. Yes, I'm a texture sensitive person. It comes with the territory when you have OCD. Got it. No, that totally makes sense. I think for food, okay, so like for me, who here has had like mussels before? I've had mussels a few times in my life, not very recently. When I was younger and I first tried mussels, I had a very hard time with the texture. It was like one of like the few foods that when I was finally getting okay with like eating just about anything, mussels were still kind of challenging for me. Was it mussels? Am I thinking of the right thing? I feel like it's not mussels. Not mussels. Oysters? Maybe it's oysters. No, I feel like it's mussels. Even when I wasn't a vegetarian, I never had oysters or mussels. Okay, yeah. Those texturally, and I think also because, and I don't know if this is specific to like seafood just based off of like the food that I ate growing up. Like I didn't have a lot of seafood growing up. So like seafood to me was like not something that I was just automatically used to when it came to at least like even like maybe like shellfish and stuff. But because I feel like if you grow up, for example, and because I feel like seafood also, I'm just going backwards. I'm just backtracking all this. But like I feel like with like seafood, it's something that I would in my lifetime. I feel like I've seen often more often than some other foods presented in the form of which it looks like when it's alive. Like seeing a fish, for example, that has like all of its parts like still on it, but it's like cooked. But it's you know all the parts are even like. I'm trying to think like for like an Argentinian barbecue. I feel like there were also some things that fit this criteria. But I think if it's something that if you grow up with it, it's probably a lot. You're probably way more accustomed to it growing up. And I think for me, I had to do that adjusting a little bit later. But then once I got over it, I don't even know. Like, how are y'all with like shrimp? Like shrimp with the heads on, I feel like I would have trouble approaching. But shrimp when it's like when it's like the pieces of shrimp like shrimp cocktail, like I would fuck up. Like it's purely a mental thing for me. Because flavor-wise, I know I like it. Cocktail sauce and horseradish, and also crackers. Wait, raw oysters with hot sauce? I see hot sauce and I'm in. And horseradish is so good. I want oysters again. When was the last time? I feel like I had. Wait, is there a raffle going on? Oh my god, that means an ad's gonna play soon. Okay, don't worry. I'll throw these. We'll see if I throw these in the oven. I might throw these in the oven while the ad plays. We'll see if I finish filling them up. We have a lot more of this than I thought. I might just pour more into the pan, maybe. Actually, no, I'm gonna make the whole tray of cupcakes. Anyone want a carrot cake cupcake? I'll like toss it over real quick. I can't imagine if I had like a bakery, it would take me so long. I would be so slow, my customers would hate me. There we go. Let me see. I would wish so much to eat those. I wish I can give you all these. I definitely have too many for one person. Need to reach out to friends and fellow carrot cake enjoyers. All right, I'll try to be faster with this. Let's see. We are almost at the bottom. Okay, dual wielding this kind of helps. But I feel like it's going to be a little messy. I feel like we've been relatively clean in terms of the pouring quantities here. Oh, well, okay. Almost there. Wait, this might be perfect. I might not need to fill in the last one. Oh, it's a double. You know what? I'll leave the double wrap. Maybe I'll learn something. Maybe it's like, oh, the double wrap is actually better. Maybe it has more structure. I mean, not really. It's mainly, I think, so it doesn't stick to the so it doesn't stick to the outer bits. All right, sick. We actually do have just one slot left, I think. Oh, did the ads already start? I think the ads did start. Get in there. Sorry that I've not read a message in a second, but I will. I love talking about food. Now I'm thinking about wings right now. All right, I think this is good. We have this. We have our carrot cake cupcakes, and we have carrot cake cupcakes, and then we also have our tray of carrot cake here. All of these, we're going to bake all of them now, but let's go wide. I'm gonna put them all in the oven now, and we're going to make on Wednesday. We're still gonna see what they look like tonight. We're not like done, but on Wednesday we're going to be making the icing for these. And we're going to be decorating them. All but the one that we're gonna eat tonight. Yeah, and it's going to be doing it based off of all of chat suggestions. So pull up with your ideas when we do that. When he plays with prawns, it's literally me when, with those things, who plays with prawns? See the Mr. Bean scene when he goes to a fancy French restaurant and eats seafood for the first time? The way that I probably have, it's been so long, but I used to have like the Mr. Bean holiday like VHS tapes, where like it would always start off with him like landing from like a UFO almost or something, smacking the ground. I used to watch those all the time. I used to watch the same ones every single year growing up. Wait, what are hush puppies? Why does that sound so familiar? Because why does it look like it's going to swim off my plate? No, when they do, it does. It is an adjustment for me, like having. I feel like I can't have shrimp with the heads on, but if the heads are taken off, then then my brain can just like disconnect, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in. God, Bug was like, wait, what the fuck is? Wait, did a sound play? Or did I say something? Oh my God, or was it? No, it wasn't my oven. I love Mr. Bean. He was so real, truly. He didn't, and like I feel like I have heard him speak, but it say a couple of individual words, maybe. Maybe. Wait, oh, chat suggested what? Wait, was there a chat suggested thing? Oh wait, I didn't set a timer. All right, it's been, how long has it been? Let's just say it's been like 2 minutes. Recipe says, is it 30 minutes? Sorry, it refreshed and all the ads are playing. It scrolled all the way up. 30 to 35 minutes until a toothpick is inserted into the center and comes out clean. A lot of layers, cool. Yeah, it's fine. So let's do another 28. All right. Set a timer, 28 minutes. Oh, I think I need to say seconds. Set a timer, 27 minutes, 52 seconds. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's going to be our reference point right there. There. I can lock you. I don't need you on right now. My phone's still plugged. It is still plugged in. Oh, we got battery. We're so good. Let me see. It's a deep fried side in the South. It's cornmeal, flour, butter, buttermilk, and Cajun spice, and deep fried until crispy. I'm hungry. I feel like I need like a meal now's worth of food. Not even. It's not even like like if I wait, I can wait for the carrot cake. But I feel like that's like one of the many things I'm gonna want to eat tonight. I'll put you in the sink. I'll rinse that off before it goes in the dishwasher. But almost everything here, except for the knife, I think is gonna go in the dishwasher. Gotta do with this. Put you on the side in case I can put you in the bin. I'm gonna do a quick little wipe down of our counter, little mini cleanup. This can go away. What kind of decorations can we do on these cupcakes on? Are we ready to go? Should we do like fall themed decorations? Or do we just want to do like generic photos? Like we did, for example, when we made cupcakes, I think last year for Halloween, we did some Halloween themed ones. We also did some emotes. I did allow chat requests. I did allow like individual personal requests. We'll see if, do you know what I might do? I can add, maybe I can do like I can maybe try to like build like a command or a functionality. For example, I'm gonna build something adjacent to like trending topics thing where it's basically just gonna get like frequent messages and display them in order of like frequency for like a time period, which I think could be useful in like getting general opinion or sentiment on something. It's kind of like having a vote without having like a vote on screen. It will just display what the messages are. I'm seeing if I could do like a communal, like y'all just like throw an idea and then if like you like it, you can just kind of vote for it, but like on the spot. I want it to be like, I want to have a smooth poll experience because we have our poll and like it's getting there, but like I still need to like start it and like add the stuff and do all that. I'm seeing if there's like a faster in the moment thing that we can do for decisions like this. Well, also, Rose Forge, enjoy your very first seltzer. I need to get my own. Someone redeemed a hydrate earlier too. In Star Room, enjoy your 23rd seltzer. I also forget my seltzers. I now try to do it at the beginning of stream.
Air is good, Patrick. Air is good.
Two wipe downs. I still have some thick bits here. I gotta wipe down everything. I got carrot cake all over. Also, when do y'all start listening to holiday music? Or like Christmas music, I guess specifically. I feel like that's the only holiday that I tend to think about when it comes to music around the holiday season. How early? Oh, follow. Oh, it's a, try doing, wait, if you do slash followed, does that tell you when you followed a channel? I've been following since April, oh my God. Wait, April 18th, 2022. Did you have, was your username always Rose Forge? Or did you have a Rose-based username before that was different than this? If you do exclamation point followage, it'll tell you from Stream Elements. If you do exclamation point, or if you do slash followed, I'm curious to know if that, because like you said, it's a slash. So I'm like, okay, there's a slash command that exists. The slash commands are like direct from the source Twitch. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a little. No, same name. What am I getting thrown back to? I'm like remembering. I feel like I'm trying to remember. Were you here for our OG for like the cooking streams in the other kitchen? /followed. This is cool. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. /followed. Let me see if it works in Chatterino. It might not work in Chatterino. I might need to do it in Twitch chat. Okay, it doesn't work in Chatterino. Let me do it in Twitch chat. /followed. I cannot type. Where did I even just put words? Here we go. /followed. Oh, I don't follow myself. Okay, well, that's fine. We can pretend. I think so. I don't remember anymore. No, it's okay. It's been so long. I feel like you have been. I'm like having like I'm trying to like I'm like digging in my brain for like visual memory, because that happens a lot with stream, where like I'll remember like. I mean, like, yeah, I just like remember like what I was seeing in like certain moments. Not like to the degree where like I'm like, okay, on May 14th at 3:22 p.m. I know exactly what I was looking at, but like it's kind of like the deja vu type feeling where like you can kind of like feel like a very, I don't know, like I remember moments of like standing in my kitchen and like seeing, whose username is it? There was someone who had a yellow username, or at least it was yellow on my screen. I was looking at my MacBook screen, and I remember it was dark out, and I had like my camera, I had my iPhone on a tripod on the kitchen table. God, our old kitchen setup was so different. Who had a yellow username? Who was I talking to that day? Oh my God, they played League. Their name escapes me. But I will remember. The moment I remember, I will say it out loud. I get in moods where I watch streams for months, then stop for like a year. No, that's so real. I feel like Twitch, like internet breaks in general, like are a thing. But like in terms of streams too, I feel like the habit of watching streams is very different. Even for me, I mean, because I stream now, I tend to like, I'm always connected with Twitch in like some way. But I do go through phases of like how active I am in terms of watching streams versus just streaming like myself. I need to clean this with like Barkeeper's Friend. Barkeeper's Friend on this counter has actually been like kind of clutch. There's certain things that like mark like on this counter. The counter is very durable, but there are certain things like there's like still like yellow here, for example. But I know that if I just like put a little Barkeeper's Friend and I kind of swish it around, it goes away instantly. It's, oh my God, there was one time that I used my mortar and pestle on here, like just raw on here, and it left a ring. And I was so scared. I was like, no, I was like, I ruined it. And then it came out with, it didn't come out with like cleaning product, but it did come out with Barkeeper's Friend. But yes, it sounds like a healthy balance to me. No, truly, it really, damn, I got carrot cake on my Crocs. who here, I don't even know what the phrase would be, but there's something there. Carrot cake on my Crocs, CCC. I'll think about it later. I hate cleaning grout. Oh, is that, wait, I want a solid countertop so bad. I still have original 90s tile here. Wait, do you have a tile, is it a tile countertop? So like it has like the grout and stuff, like tile counter, interesting. New corn fetish category, CCC. Carrot cake Crocs. Carrot cake Crocs. Whatever that rule is. Does that mean it officially exists now? All right, I'm gonna put this away too. I'm gonna put my spoon here. I think we have everything. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show y'all. I forget. We have this little, I can show you the cam. Oh, wait, but you wouldn't be able to see the cup. Okay, wait, I'm gonna move the cupcakes. Okay, hold up. It's gonna be a little hard to do. I'm still here. Barbecue sauce on my titties, so there I was. God, oh fuck, oh, I accidentally. All right, I did mess one of these up a little bit. They're cooking for sure. One of them's gonna have a little bit of a mark. but they're cooking. I'm still here. Here's my hand. Beautiful. All right, let's see what you'll see. Ready? Okay, sick. You can see one of them. Oh, you can see the cupcakes at least. Was never seen again. He's back. No, I'm Johnny. Did you already forget who I was? God damn. No, but hi. Okay, those are the cupcakes. There's the other cake form. We'll look at the cupcakes, I guess, for now because like they look a little bit more whole, maybe. And we'll see how they go. But yeah, I'm so excited. It smells really good in here. Let's put you away. Let's get myself that seltzer that I mentioned. That seltzer's crucial. And then we have approximately 16 minutes left. Oh yes, you want the recipe that I'm following? It should be, it's that one right there. It's the Preppy Kitchen recipe. Something that I didn't get to do as much this time that I think would have been, that's something that I like to do for other recipes. I think because it's a little bit more, like carrot cake is pretty common, so it probably would have been good to do this, but I would have been content with just about anything. Because I think the decorating part is going to be fun, and I think that the frosting is going to be really fun, is whenever I'm looking at recipes, especially for like a newer dish that I'm unfamiliar with the ingredients for, I will look up a lot of different people's, like a lot of popular recipes for it, and I will find the common elements, and then I'll still pick and stick to one of the recipes because I don't, I may not fully understand why one is better, like, they're still separate recipes, so like you might use more of one thing in one recipe and less of another. So I still will pick one, but I like to see like what the differences are, because sometimes that helps me identify the purpose of some of the ingredients. So for this, I guess I probably could have also looked at a couple different carrot cakes. Oh, sorry, let me mute myself. I'm gonna make some seltzer. I did not warn you. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Oh yes, if you do exclamation point nom, you'll also get a bite of food. Although you might get a little sick. Hold on, hold. There we go. You will also get a bite of food, but it is kind of raw, so you might get a little tummy ache. And I did not pick up any of the things we talked about during yesterday's stream. We were talking about tummy problems. Damn, look at them rise. These also are supposed to be very moist. There was an emphasis during this recipe on how the recipe maker does not like dry carrot cake. So these will surely have enough moisture in them. So we'll see. I'm gonna do a little peek from the distance. Okay. We see some rising. I think we filled them up a good amount. Oh, I just realized you can like see me in the reflection. You can see my Crocs. Sorry. It's the little things. But yeah, we got about 15 minutes, a little less than 15 minutes until these are just about ready. The cupcakes might be ready a little sooner. I think I put a 30-minute, the cake will definitely take the longest. I will get, okay, what can I use? Should I use, oh, I do have toothpicks. What am I saying? On the table behind me on stream usually, I have this, which is full of toothpicks. Finally have a reason to use them. They're not just decoration. Do y'all use toothpicks ever or no? I know people that like will carry on toothpicks with them and they will use them like actively, but I realize I never use a toothpick. Like I never use a toothpick for like to pick my teeth. And I on one hand, yes, like I floss. Like I love flossing. I love flossing so much, but I don't floss like out and about though. I don't carry floss with me. But I feel like I should, because like I don't, like I'm usually, like now, I'm less inclined to like, if I'm at like an event, like a social thing, and there's popcorn available, I love popcorn, but I know how it gets in my teeth. Or like even just eating like corn in general, if I'm eating corn for like dinner, but I know I'm gonna be going out, I will avoid it. I will avoid eating it off the cob strictly for not being able to get it out of my teeth. If I had floss with me, we're good, we're set. Maybe should I just carry around floss? Or should I just use a toothpick? If I need a toothpick, I just go straight to flossing. So how often do you have access to floss out and about? Or do you mainly eat food when you're home? Floss sticks, I guess, is the middle ground. You could bring that with you. I mean, I guess I could bring floss with me too. I use a water pick with floss. I have sensitive teeth. I love a water pick. I haven't had a water pick in a while. I used to have a water pick. I installed one like in like my shower, like the in-between. So every time I would shower in the morning or at night, I don't even know what was my water pick strat. Whatever. Every time I would shower, I would basically I would like use it, and it was great because like I'd be covered in water anyway. I remember it hurt a lot in the beginning, and then eventually my like gums got used to it. But I floss with just string floss now. I love flossing. I love it. Which is crazy because when I was younger, I was so bad with my dental hygiene. It's like when it came to flossing, brushing was like, when I was a child, brushing was like hit or miss. Like I feel like I was like very not great with it. As I like got like more like conscious, I think I became more active with it. But flossing, like now in my life, I love to floss. It's because like it's very rare, not to be like, damn, I always get like stuff in my teeth, but like even when I don't think I have anything in my teeth, I always get stuff out of my teeth, and like it's so rewarding. I don't know. It feels like I feel so clean after. That's what it is. I feel like Frank when he was like covered in Purell in that one episode of It's Always Sunny. I often bring a small thing of floss when I know I'm going to a party in case something gets stuck. That's brilliant. Like, cause that's something that I think I need to do. Like even just like a travel floss would be perfect. Because like a roll of floss is still small. Even a standard size is still small. It's like this. Like my wallet is significantly bigger. I do need to think about like what my options are in terms of like, if I want to start bringing like a bag out. Cause I don't have any bags. I don't have any bags that I would bring out socially. I have my backpack that I bring with me everywhere, like for like day-to-day stuff. Like when I'm going to like a dance class, if I'm going to like my stretch class or anything at like the pole studio, or like running any errands, I always carry my backpack with me because it has everything I would need. It has like extra deodorant, it's got charger, it's got charging cable, it has hand sanitizer, tissues, bags, an empty water bottle. Like I keep like all my stuff so I know I'm good for the day. But if I'm going to like a social event, then I don't bring that backpack with me because it's kind of a lot. But I feel like I would like a backpack that I feel would be nice to bring out socially, because I currently rely on how many pockets I have on me, and I'm already going to have to start bringing jackets out because it's getting cold outside. Speaking of getting cold outside, it's hot as hell in here. I'm gonna open a window in a second. Let's also keep this here. These are looking, I feel like, they're looking pretty. Even if you look at the cake, like that's looking pretty good too. They still definitely need time. Honestly, I think this is gonna be the perfect amount of time for them. Let's also open, oh my God, it's like, the inside of my windows are like wet from like the humidity. Ooh. Also, welcome, God, it smells delicious. Welcome to the sounds of raw New York City. You're gonna be hearing some cars honking, some police sirens probably, and maybe some people laughing. Who doesn't like a little human interaction? Oh, that one's just like a little motorcycle. Every now and then we might also hear some copyrightable music. That's a really fun time when that happens. Although I wonder how much of it gets caught on the microphone. But I feel like this microphone captures a lot. Like I feel like for me, like again, like I need to crack my neck right now. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I really need to crack my neck. But you're gonna hear it. You are gonna hear it. All right. If you don't want to hear the sounds of me cracking my neck, turn away for like the next 10 seconds. Okay, starting now. That felt nice. That felt nice too. All right, we're good. Thank you. Needed that posture check. Whew, I feel so free. I kind of want to do, since we did so much upper body stuff in our stretch class today, I kind of want to do like my lower body stretches tonight. But it's only, it's like almost 1 a.m. Damn, we are eating, we are eating kind of late. But it's fine. We got 8 minutes until these are done. I think, how are they looking? Let me see if it says anything about cupcakes in this recipe. This recipe does not mention cupcakes. And I will also add that the icing slash, or I guess the frosting, is a key part of this of this carrot cake, I feel like in general. But I still think it's gonna be good without it. I will be trying one of them, one cupcake without it. Okay, weigh the flour, use room temperature ingredients for the thing. Shred the carrots at home using a box grater or food processor. Vary the mix-ins, okay. Ooh, okay. You could add shredded coconut to this. That would have been good. You could use raisins too. Interesting. I haven't eaten raisins in a while. But I do like an oatmeal raisin cookie. We haven't made like chocolate chip cookies in a while. Like a chocolate chip cookie, because it could still be like, all right. We have made oatmeal raisin. We have made chocolate chip cookies. I feel like we haven't made a cookie of that style in a while because we had, we've done like sugar cookies lately, but we haven't done, what is a chocolate chip cookie? Like, ignoring the chocolate part, what is that type of cookie called? Because like I would call like a sugar cookie. But a sugar cookie can have like other stuff in it. But like I feel like a sugar cookie, for me, it's like a very particular thing. Brown sugar cookie, I guess? I guess so. Do you know what I haven't tried doing? Those are the sirens. I haven't tried making a brown butter chocolate chip cookie that I feel like I always see recipes of people like, this is the best chocolate chip cookie ever. I think it's just a brown sugar cookie with chocolate chips. I think you're right. It is a brown sugar cookie. Damn, I honestly have not made just like just a chocolate chip cookie in a while. We've been doing like a lot of like other things. White chocolate macadamia nut cookie. Can't even speak. Love those. I feel like, low key, I feel like even Insomnia had a really good one that I used to get in college. I think we made, was it last year? I remember we had white chocolate chips that I used in cookies that we made. I don't recall what kind of cookies they were though. We've made s'mores cookies on stream. Did we do pumpkin? Were they pumpkin cookies? Katana, what's the switch with the neighbor Zillow listing? I don't know, you heard those sirens? Maybe they're going next door. But no, so far. Unfortunately, I think my neighbors have good morals. I think they're opting to stay. I think they might be just as excited as I am. I don't know. Who knows? They're still here, so. But yes, these would be my favorite. They're so good. I do like, oh God. Do y'all have like a cookie place that you ever get cookies from or order from? I'm not a fan of white chocolate usually, but I love these. They're so good. I think those used to definitely be in like my Insomnia order. My Insomnia order always had like some sort of like chocolate chunk. I did like a peanut butter cookie. I wouldn't be able to have like, I would be able to have anything. To be honest, I would eat. Nothing would ultimately be like too much. But if I'm picking like what I think is an ideal ratio for me, I wouldn't pick like multiple peanut butter cookies probably, because I think it would be a lot of like that flavor profile that I think would be kind of thick. But I would get like a peanut butter cookie probably, like a peanut butter chocolate cookie. I did get like the double chocolate cookies. I got the basic chocolate chip cookie. I loved a white chocolate macadamia nut cookie. It's been years though since I've ordered, so like I don't remember too much. But I feel like the city has honestly, New York City has so many cookie places. So when Brianna was here, it was like, I didn't even, like, it was so hard to pick what cookie place to go to. Because the thing is, there's so many cookie places, and some of them I think could be consistently good. I think, where do we go? We went to one that like is usually really good. I think the flavors that we had were like fine. But like the cookies that I've had from this place like have been really good. But I also might have gotten them from a different location, might have been different flavors. It could also just be like hit or miss. I feel like I haven't, or maybe I've tried this once, and I think it was really good, but I don't remember, like an olive oil cookie? Or was it olive oil ice cream? Or both? Yes, big shout out to Starwomb. Sorry, I literally cannot. Wait a minute. I just realized. Okay, how long has it been Slugwomb for? How long has it been Slugwomb for? I remember the previous one, like 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, literally, okay. Now honestly, I feel less doubtful of my brain. I'm like, what? I'm like, I feel like it was just like, was it like Star Slug Ever? Let me go up now. Now I'm doubting myself from before. Yeah, so okay, was Star Slug Ever? I like Slugwoom. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. Literally the store right across from the hallway of my store is Cookies and Pretzels place, and I get semi-sweet mini cookies from there all the time. How many we talking? We talking like, what can we use as a reference? I just thought it worked better than the other one, and Starwomb isn't available again yet. Got it. It's nice. I like Slugwoom. It does also feel very close to Starwomb. It's literally just like a blend of the previous one and this one. It's so nice though. I wish I could see the shout outs in here. They're about 2 inches in diameter. You know, I could have just asked for an actual unit of measure like what you just gave me. I'm like, I don't know what to use as a reference point to describe how long this is. This is what people used to say when we didn't have units of measure. 2 inches. Okay, yeah, honestly, that's a fair size. I feel like it's not too mini where it's all crust, but it's still mini. It's still like smaller than like a standard cookie. That sounds good as hell. Is a semi-sweet mini cookie like a chocolate chip cookie with semi-sweet chips, or is semi-sweet like the description of the flavor of it? There's a coffee shop near me that has amazing Moroccan desserts. What's like an example of one? I feel like I've had Moroccan because one of my friends in college used to, I feel like, I don't know if they prepared them or if their mom prepared them, but I feel like I've had some Moroccan desserts before. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, aka dark chocolate. Oh hell yeah! What's the percentage? I forget. You know your stuff. What's the percentage of? Is it a cocoa percentage that determines the whether they're semi-sweet? There's semi-sweet, bittersweet, 60%. Okay, which one is bittersweet? Cocoa percentage. Okay, sick. Homemade German Christmas cookies are also really good. Is there like, what are those? Are those like sugar cookies? Oh wait, there's a bunch of them, but I just love jam-filled sandwich cookies. Oh yeah, same. At first I was like, what is that like? But no, I know what you're talking about. Is it Kabel Ghazal, a pastry filled with almond paste? I love almond paste. Oh my god, I love like almond. There's this like, I love almond-based desserts, like in terms of like, I don't know if it's like almond flour or what, maybe. And then also like cashew-based desserts. Like when there's something that's like a cashewy dough or like an almond dough. I love those. Marzipan, oh my god, you're right. We went through this when I was trying the chocolates. Okay. Should I wait for you to say it or should I say it out loud? Are you typing it right now? I'm like, before I do. There it is. Do. Good enough. Okay. Let me do the Cousin of the Oven song. Thank you. I feel like I like sneezed. All right, let's take a peek at what we're working with. Yep, just drop this. Yeah, okay. All right, let's bring you down. I did leave the main cake in there. I feel like I should take the main cake out. Well, let's check on the, well, maybe I'll take main cake out too. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Main cake looks perfect. Honestly, the cupcakes too, but I don't know if the cupcakes are over or under. I'm leaving the oven on. Remind me, I mean, I should still be able to tell, but I'm just mentioning this, that the oven is still on. So if I should turn it off if we determine that these are fine in the next like minute. All right, let's do a main cake pulse check, actually. Here's main cake. Hi, bringer of butter. Have you brought me butter? Cupcakes for my birthday. Is it your birthday? I'll give you a cupcake. All right, down the center. Surprise, it's a cake. That's right. The cupcakes have turned into this. Yep, it's clean. All right, that's done. Let's check the cupcakes. The cupcakes are like darker on the outside, so I'm wondering if, I'm like, I hope these are, some are flatter than others. Oh yeah, they're fine. Yep, all right, they're cooked. Let me turn off the oven now. I'm turning the oven off. The oven is officially off. The oven has been turned off. Confirmed. All right, I think it's time for us to taste. Timer off. Sorry, I didn't say it clear enough. There's one more. Timer off. Sorry, I sneezed for a second. One more. Let me just. Timer off. First try. Okay. Let's move this here. Put you to the side. You know what? I'll lift you up. All right, let's bring you here. All right, we do need to pick. Also, Jordan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, let's pick a cupcake for. Now, we're going to be decorating these and the other cake on Wednesday, but I will be eating one of these now. So, I mean, I should probably let one of them, cool down. But let's pick one. Well, I mean, we should honestly just pick one and just see which one we're gonna choose for today. Let me see. Thank you. I'd say more, but I can hardly type from my state. Oh no, don't worry. Glad to hear you had a good birthday. Hell yeah. Birthday was lit. Oh, I can imagine. Eat the tallest one. This one right here. This one right here. First try. First try indeed. Hi, dyslexic witch. All right, let me see if I can pop this one out. Cool people eat the cake hot and burn their tongues. They do the same thing with Hot Pockets. Oh, that wasn't hot. Okay, that was fine. Let me grab a little plate. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. No, we're good. Put the little crusty over here. Let's bring you out here. I'm going to leave the window only slightly open. And then we're going to zoom in. I hope it's not overcooked. Shout out to the game Overcooked, not a sponsor. I mean, I could just bring this closer too. I just got the reminder for updating my 11/11 goals. Yeah. Is that looking? That's oh no, almost okay. The amount of carrot cupcake would severely. This amount of carrot cupcake would severely test my willpower. There's so much here too. I'd shove them all down like Shaggy. Honestly, real. I'm like, I forget that I technically can. I honestly would. You're right. We got a full cup of seltzy right over here waiting for me. All right. I present to you carrot cupcake. There we go. Carrot cupcake. Looking carroty, looking cupcakey. There's the bottom. Very smooth bottom. I will take a photo. This carrot cupcake has carrot in it and it has cake in it. And so all together it forms one carrot cake cupcake in cup form. Yes, yes, yes. I make him hide your bad. Oh, thank you, Rose. That was very sweet of you. Does it have cup in it? It does. It has one whole cup in it. The whole recipe is listed on that link, but it's 50% cup, 33% cup, 33% carrot, 33% cake. No, 33%, all of that, but in a different order, and then 1% mystery ingredient. I'll let you guess. But yes, but it looks beautiful. We don't have the icing today or the frosting today, because again, we are going to be making that on Wednesday's stream. But Wednesday stream is going to be extra delicious. We will be eating it with the icing on Wednesday stream. The real question is why Johnny called that cup full when it's clearly half empty. You're so right. I have a half empty cup of seltzer right here. See, this is why I pay you the big bucks, which is an imaginary currency, because I have none. All right, I'm going to peel. We're going to strip the cupcake. There we go. I love the cafeteria cup. Thank you. It is honestly like it has been the biggest staple of like my apartment since moving here. Oh nope, are you gonna fall apart? Can I undress this properly? Is it still too warm to undress? No, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Oh no, it might be too warm still. I don't want it to like rip the cupcake. Unfortunately, I must let it cool, I think. That's what it looks like a little bit. Some light. I'm gonna peel half of it off, I guess, because that's all I really got right now. We did rip off a little piece there. All right, half naked. Is this against TOS? Can I get the rest of it off now, maybe? I should let it vibe. I'll put you on the side. Yes, but fuck it. You're so right. It smells delicious. Oh, I can already, it smells like it'll like be perfect with a cream cheese icing or frosting. I gotta stop saying icing. Or do I? No one's forcing me. No. I got impatient. Stay. Stay. Okay, that's fine. I'll let that come off. I wish I could make like a teeny bit of it. You know what, actually? Okay, wait. I think this is actually expired. I have cookie icing, but I think it's... Oh no, best if used. Okay, well, I do have cookie icing that is still good. What is it base? What's the base of this? But the thing is, this is warm anyway, but it might be yummy. This is best if used by July 2026. I got this probably a year or two ago, but we can also use it for like holiday cookies. Maybe I should save it for holiday cookies. And we're still gonna have it with icing anyway. I'm doing this so I could have the raw experience. We're going for the raw experience and it's fine. Okay, smelling it. Aw, that's so sweet of you, Butter. All right, are we ready? Oh yeah, the water is definitely gonna hit before we go to sleep. Or it's gonna hit in the morning, rather. But you shall thank yourself. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I will take a bite and then I'll rip it in half and get a peek of the insides. All right, cheers, exclamation point nom if you wanna take a bite. Yeah, again, this is only our part 1 attempt of eating it. We will continue to try to eat it in 2 days. The day after tomorrow. All right, let's all take our bite. Oh, fuck yeah. That nut goes crazy. It's got like a crunch to it. Oh my God. Oh, I want to eat it. I want one more. I just want to like. I want to take just one full bite so badly. It's so good. Also, raffle is live for 39,000 points. If you want to enter, you can type an extra join the chat and you can possibly win some. Now that's a clue. What was it? Oh. It's so good. It's so good. It literally makes you forget. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. You know what? No regrets. So worth it. I want to like. It's cooked all the way through. It's the flavor is there. The outside. Oh my god! And it's 11:11. And there will be no more ads tonight, which I think, you know, if we do get a reminder that they're coming in, I'll snooze. But as I had just yeah. So I can see a little carrot bit in there. Tastes great. It literally just tastes like a delicious, like almost like a coffee cake type of thing. I'm talking about in it. I really. It's so bad because I want to down all of them right now. They're so, the outside like is like a little crisp, but the inside is so, I gotta say, it's just like soft and like moist. But yes, I love coffee cake and banana bread type pastries. This is like it. This is a good recipe. So far, it's been a very good recipe. I don't know if you can see up close. You can kind of see little carroty bits. Shout out to everyone that voted to and suggested to do the thin slices, the thin shreddings. Tiramisu makes me go crazy. I want to make tiramisu again on here soon because we've got lady fingers, and I haven't made it in a while. And I think egg prices are better now. So I kind of do want to bring that back. I feel like that would be really good for the holidays too. I would have no self-control. I'd have to make another batch. You know, honestly, like. It's gonna be like I might have to like sleep earlier tonight to stop myself from feasting on this. I just want to eat this. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in my mouth. I'm gonna put the wide cam so it's less yeah. Fuck. That's all I gotta say. Fuck, that's so good. No, I can't. I gotta save them. We have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 cupcakes. Fuck, sorry. We have 10 cupcakes. And 1 square shaped cake. Yeah. I will save them for Wednesday. Those cupcakes would not survive the night with me around. They would go right to my thighs. And then I'd explode. It's so good. This is a good recipe. Damn. Okay, I will say, if I had a food processor, I think this is a very fast recipe. I obviously take a lot longer when I do stuff on stream because, like, you know, we're like hanging out, we're talking, like it's a little bit of everything. But I think that this recipe can be done pretty quickly if you have a food processor for the carrots. If you have to manually shred the carrots, you can make a lot of other things. But flavor-wise, I think this would be a great addition to like a grander meal. I have a food processor. I'm thinking of making something soon. I would recommend it. I would recommend this. This is a good, like this recipe, like, yeah. I would say I did 30 minutes at 350. Was that even what, I didn't even look at the temperature I was supposed to do. I think it was 350, right? I did 350. Was I supposed to though? Okay, yes. I did 350, and I filled up the 9x9 pan about halfway maybe. I filled up a dozen, 11 actually, not a dozen, but 11 cupcakes. About halfway through, I would say filling them a little bit more than halfway is probably would have been better. I think I could have made 10 cupcakes and had them all be a little bit taller. Some of them were taller than others, but now looking at it, and 30 minutes in the oven, I wouldn't leave it for more. I feel like the 30 minutes was like perfect. It like has its shape, and like nothing came out when I stabbed it. Highly recommend. I will probably be making this again. I'll definitely be making these again this year. I don't even know for what. This makes me want to like host and like provide these or like bring them to like as like one of 2 things that I would bring to like a potluck. Also, Jane Henry, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We have passed our follow goal today. Damn. I can't believe it. Thank you all so much for following the stream. Thank you for hanging out during like this too. I had so much fun. I can't believe it's like 1:15 a.m. I'm gonna snooze ads just in case. I'm gonna make sure I snooze this time. I don't run them. But snooze. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. We're not getting any more ads today. There should be no more ads on stream. Let me tell you the plan for the rest of our week. So, as I mentioned a couple times, on Wednesday, so in 2 days, so not tomorrow, but the next day, we will be back on stream. It'll be probably a 9, maybe I might be able to go live a little bit. We'll see what time I go live. I think it'll be around 9:15-ish. 9:15, 9:30 Eastern time is when I think I'll go live. Maybe I'll try to go live a little bit earlier than that if I can. I just have a dance class that I'm seeing if I'll go to or not. I might go to a different class that's earlier in the day. We will be starting off with a little bit of yapping. We're gonna jump into a seltzer seminar, which is basically just gonna be a little silly, fun little presentation that I like to do every now and then on here because it's really fun. And it's got audience participation sometimes, if y'all wanna join along with that. And then right when that's done, we will be moving on to decorating these. I am thinking about whether I should make because of timing, depending on what time I start, maybe I should make the icing or the frosting beforehand and just have it ready to go. Or, no, I think making the frosting should be pretty quick. We'll see, I'll explore. But the next stream is on Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday night for like my time zone, for Eastern time zone. The actual start time though, 9:30 p.m. latest it'll start. I might try to start a little bit earlier if my dance schedule changes. And then after that, my next stream will be on Sunday, which will be, I think, back in the kitchen, to be honest. There have been a bunch of different recipes that I've wanted to do, and I think, what did I put tentatively for Sunday? Sunday's recipe, I think, is likely going to be, was it lasagna? Pumpkin lasagna, I think, is what I'm hoping to do this upcoming Sunday on here. Shout out to Starwoom, by the way, for putting that in my brain a while ago and it never leaving. But we'll probably be making pumpkin lasagna on Sunday from scratch, I'm hoping for, in terms of like the noodles, because we can. I think it'd be fun. I've never even made lasagna from scratch. Like, I've never even made lasagna, like assembling it using like store-bought noodles. I think it'll be kind of cool to do it with homemade noodles. So we'll give that a go. And then, if you want to find me outside of here, I've been posting stream clips every single day onto the Clips channel. Sorry that I post this like once every like 30 minutes, but I've been posting onto the Clips channel, which is the Johnny Says Plays channel, the second link in that message, every single day. If you ever want to see little moments from stream that you may have missed, or maybe you were there for, feel free. No pressures though. I'm on Discord a bunch every single day with our little good morning. So if you want to join the Discord server, that's usually where like I'll let people know like what the schedule of the stream is going to be. I've been trying to be more proactive in posting earlier in the day of like what the stream plan is for later in the day, so that like we know like what the timing is actually looking like. Not all the time, but I'm trying to do a little bit more. And then it's also a good place to submit different like suggestions and stuff. So we haven't done our dancing stream yet. That's something that I feel like we need to do soon, so I can kind of check that off and I can close that thread in the stream suggestions. I also post my good mornings every day in there. So if you ever want to say good morning or receive a good morning, the Gen chat is just kind of where I'd be dropping that in. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'm gonna find a place for us to raid when I get back on my desk, so it's still gonna be like a little second till we get there. But thanks so much for vibing with me. Thanks for like being so cool and like supportive just of like everything that we do. I had so much fun. Oh my God, there were so many seltzers today. And also thank you so much, Clark, for the raid earlier. It's highly appreciated. And everyone that joined in from that raid has been so kind. I'm going to bed's in a raid for me, no worries at all. For everyone that does stick around for the raid, we do have 2 raid messages, and I think you get like some channel points, like 400 channel points, maybe 450, or is it 250? It might say, I'm not sure, but we'll see when I kick it off. I'll be kicking it off in like a minute or so. But if you're not subbed, there's the raid message there. If you are subbed, there's another one right there. There's technically like one more. There's the raid sub too. I still don't know where we're going tonight. I gotta see who's live right now, but I gotta do that when I'm closer to my computer. Thank you, Starloom, for being here. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Starloom. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Lily. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my bot has been like everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, Thirsty Tyro, I didn't say hi to you. Hi, I missed your message. No cream cheese frosting? Not today, but on Wednesday, in 2 days. So Yeah, in 2 days we'll be making the frosting and we'll be decorating these. And I'll be using chat suggestions for it. So if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see, we got 10 cupcakes and 1 sheet cake. I have some ideas that we might throw in, but we clearly have a lot of room to have fun with it. Hopefully we're able to make enough frosting. Yeah, we'll do our best. But I hope you're well. It's so good to see you. Doug the Coder, thanks for coming in. I'm going back to like the cup. Dyslexic Witch, also hi again. I know I said hi a moment ago. And Bringer Butter, happy belated again. Hope you are feeling great in the morning. But again, thank you all so much. Thanks for being so cool and fun and chill. And if you are here on Wednesday, then I'll see you on Wednesday. If you're here on Sunday, then I'll see you on Sunday. And if you don't know when the next time you're going to be here is, but you feel like you might pull up at some point, then I'll see you whenever that is. Thanks for being a whole vibe. Bruins Babe, it was so nice to meet you, of course. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for being a whole vibe. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Thank you, Alba, also for the suggestions earlier and everything. You are I trust you with my whole life. All right, I want to bring this back I'm going to go back to my desk to see who's live right now. So if any of you are looking to continue the party and you're staying up, there's still like another place to go. But again, so much love. I'm going to talk on the mic anyway during this. So I'm still here. Look at that, words. I'm actually gonna probably even switch to my other mic when I get to my desk. So you'll get some crispy audio in just a moment. Let's see what happens if I click on this button. And then this button right here. Is this a little bit better? We got like more filters on this mic. Everything feels a lot more, everything probably feels a lot cleaner. Here, let's go right over here. Hell yeah, what day is it today? Today is 11/11. Oh, I need to update my code. So if you 11/11 in here at the 11th minute, that will also work. You get extra points for that one. Sorry, peeking. Ooh. Hey, this could be our whole vibe. Oh my god, is Skyhook live right now? Hell yeah. Okay, sick. Let's go. I love some late night art. Or, wait, Skyhook ending? You know, we'll find out. Anyway, the raid messages are posted above. We love Skyhook. There's some super, super cool art and amazing vibes in this stream. Thank you again for hanging out. Thank you for being so cool and so fun and so lovely. I'll see you soon. Bye, Bruins, babe. Again, it was an absolute pleasure. I hope you all rest well. I hope you all be sure to treat yourselves. Be sure to stay hydrated. Be sure to make sure that you get nice things. A raffle is live, even if you're not here for when the stream ends. You can still enter it now if you'd like to. It's still going to be running, but be sure to treat yourself to nice things. Be sure to get some rest and treat your body kindly if you're able to. Drinking water will probably contribute to that. Thanks, not me. And yeah, and apart from that, I guess I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, bye.